What's going on?
Yes, sir.
We back in
here. What's going on, dog?
Chilling.
Welcome back to your favorite show, A Tribe Called Culture. Subscribe to the tribe, man. You should have been done did that already, but hey, we right back in.
I got the power. I don't have it so much money, need a money count. I just served a nigga $quarter if he ain't by the bed and it don't really matter. Whoa, I got the pack like Green Bay Packers. I got the sack like a linebacker.
We right back in here, man. I know y'all been getting a lot of good feedback for the last episode with the Monday Night Football and shit. We definitely gonna hit y'all with more of that. You know what I mean? But we back, man. And a lot of shit been going on, you know.
Man, what?
And shit, but the show must go on.
Hey.
So here we are, man. What we at episode, what this is? 17? 17.
Hey.
17, episode 17, right back in here, man.
What does it do? 17.
Yeah, you feel me? 17. You know what but shit, man, let's go ahead and get, currently in the culture, how we always start things around here. Hey, one day we're gonna have to get the real sounds in there, man, so they don't feel like niggas ain't got access to the sound effects. Like, we're just gonna have to hit them with the one time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give them that damn flex bomb. Man. You feel me? Nah, but shit, all right, so currently in the culture, I seen my man Quavo from the Migos, man. He been ordered to pay $700,000 to a valet that he slapped in 2018.
God damn, they just not getting the money?
Yeah, apparently that shit been in whatever. They've been dragging it out for the last few years, and yeah, they just got the ruling recently that.
Did he really slap him?
Yeah, I mean.
His video?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a video, but from what I heard, the attorney and nobody ain't denying that he slapped the dude. But they was trying to give reasoning why, saying like the dude was doing too much or whatever, and I guess the shit didn't work. So I don't know how hard the slap was and what this nigga, like how hard he damn like sold it or like the way the victim worded it.
That nigga came in with the neck brace.
Damn, that nigga got almost $1 million for a slap.
I'll take a slap. Hey, you remember what Rick Ross said? Vlad,
yeah.
What he say? Punched Vlad. I forgot the line, but he said
Vlad definitely sued them niggas.
Yeah, punched Vlad. Got $400K, now Vlad back to making minimum wage or some shit like that.
Yeah, that was a true story. Vlad talk about all the time.
He ain't making minimum wage though.
Nah, Vlad up now.
Yeah,
that definitely was a super boost in his. He put a lot of that lawsuit money into Vlad TV, making it what it is today. For sure.
Well, can I get slapped for $400K?
$700K. Like, God, I gotta know more details about it. That just seemed extensive. Like, okay, you can rule in his favor and then let him get paid, but almost $1 million for a slap. He didn't get beat down, stomped out.
Yeah.
That seemed a little like they trying to make an example out of this rapper nigga type shit.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because it took so long.
$700K.
I mean, I think though that's what. So 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 6 years. Man. I mean, that's about $125 a year, give or take.
She slapped the fire, that fool. God,
hey, well, Quavo slapped me so I get this $700
back. I seen that shit now, and I just noticed that like Quavo got a new song. He remade that old Lenny Kravitz song. I don't know if you heard that.
I ain't heard it.
I want to get away. You remember that song?
Yeah.
So Quavo got a new version of it. And they be playing that shit on like college game day, like when they go on a commercial break during games and shit. Like. So he getting some push behind it, like the sports world especially is like fucking with it.
Oh, like when Wiz Khalifa made Black and Yellow and everybody
that type of shit, yeah.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, nah, I'm down. Hey, salute to Quavo, man. Hey, nigga stepping outside of the lane that he known for, just trying to make some shit shake, cause we gonna be real done got cold out here for Quavo and that whole sound, you know what I mean? Offset too.
But part of that is probably, in my assumption, is because it's been milked to the fullest. You gotta think a lot of new ones. They had a new wave. They ushered in a wave of that staggered flow. I don't know if that's the right word for it. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I mean, there ain't but so many times you can regurgitate.
They was very innovative when they came out, when whatever year that was, I had they run, man. But yeah, I feel like it's smart to try to think outside the box at this point and just see how you can keep it going any way you can. Because fans is fickle, man. The longer they don't hear from you, the more that they just feel like anything you're going to put out is mid. And but nah, I fuck with Quavo, man. I'm glad to see him back on the rise. He also had one of them From the Block performances. Mm-hmm. You familiar with that series? It's called From the Block, and niggas just be doing, it's a live performance shit, but it's one of the big videographer niggas that do it.
I think so.
But yeah, he done did one of them recently too and smoked that bitch, so shout out to Quavo, man. But $700K To pay a nigga for a slap? God, dog. What y'all think, man? Y'all feel like that's fair? Y'all feel like these niggas is out here slipping hard? Like, I don't know enough details about the situation to fully comment on like what led up to it, how the severity of the situation, but that just seemed like, damn, $700K.
Nigga, I need $700K. I take a slap in the face.
When shit done slowed down, when you ain't getting them big show money and shit like you once was.
I think they were getting the big checks as the Migos.
Yeah.
Individually, I mean, I'm sure they still getting a bag, but it ain't that big stupid bag.
Right.
I mean, because let's say they was getting $500,000 for a show. I don't know what they was getting, but you split it 3-way. That what 170, something 150, whatever it is. But then they probably not even getting that by themselves. That 150, 175.
The manager gonna get something. You got to pay all the people that come on tour with you. Yeah, man.
Because you probably ain't doing none of the Migos catalog.
But Quavo was already getting some type of solo bag even before, when it was still 3 of them and before they split. Hey, nigga was doing like solo song with Katy Perry or this or that. So
kind of like what's my man from Ray Shremmer, the light skin?
Yeah, damn, what's his name?
I don't even remember the
Sway. Yeah,
oh, and Jimmy, Slim Jimmy's the other one, right? Okay, yeah, Sway Lee was getting a single bag too, so okay, I can feel that.
But yeah, man, that's unfortunate, man. Shout out to Quavo. That Migos era was legendary.
They are
definitely,
in the back. In the back.
All right, next topic. We got the Tommy Richmond guy that's done had a chokehold on the summer with the $1 Million Baby song and shit.
$1 Million Baby. Yeah. Do he rap or sing? That don't feel like rap.
I'm glad you asked, because that's what we finna say. Okay. So I don't know if it was a tweet or if the nigga said it in some type of clip, but he was just like, I'm not a hip-hop artist.
Okay. And that's a white dude, ain't it?
Yeah.
I seen him on stage singing live. That shit was terrible.
Which I wouldn't take offense to. When I hear that, it's like, okay, it got hip-hop elements in the beat and the bounce to it, but what he doing on the song ain't hip-hop. It's singing.
Yeah.
So that's what he was trying to say, but some people heard that and took offense to it and was like, okay, well, if you feel like you ain't hip-hop, then, all the hip-hop stations should stop playing that song that they done boosted up and helped you get.
I mean, to me, it's not hip-hop, but it is pop music. But pop it just stands for popular music. Right. It's not a genre. So even on hip-hop radio stations, they play Justin Timberlake. He ain't rap.
Yeah.
At least when he was hot.
I see what Buddy was trying to say. It seemed like they were trying to reach to get something else. He's saying, I'm a singer. I make R&B and singy, poppy music, and it ain't hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? But then you got your people that's like, well, damn, niggas use the hip hop.
They do shit all the time.
Use the hip hop jacket until they don't want to no more, and then they throw us to the side and they try to do the culture vulture thing on them. But I
wouldn't say he's a culture vulture.
Everybody that's white that make music that crosses over to the black audience is not a culture vulture. I just don't agree with that. Especially when black people is putting you in the game and eating off you and shit. How is this nigga the culture vulture? That nigga was just cool around black people and they felt like he had some cool vibes.
No, it ain't just white people making TikTok dances to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
But yeah, motherfuckers took offense to that shit. They was like, this nigga go out his way to denounce hip-hop. I ain't denounce hip-hop. He said, I don't want to be in hip-hop categories and shit. Yeah. I feel like is what he was trying to say. I'm adding words to the quote now, but...
Yeah, you basically saying, don't put me just in this
Don't box me into this shit, because I do other shit. And ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, Nelly did country.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, Beyonce did a cold country. I mean, people was butthurt about it, but I mean...
Yeah, they still, like, Beyonce is having issues with certain award shows not being willing to put that in the country categories.
But it's
and the country artists fighting it like, nah, because they know if Beyonce get in there...
That she can win all that shit.
Yeah, we not finna win, right. So they're like, nah, for us to have a chance, keep that shit over there. You feel me? Like, I've been saying that shit too.
We done had some white people win some traditionally black awards. Justin Timberlake got a bunch.
Yep.
Just being real.
I feel like the Tommy Richmond guy is dope to me. I done heard a couple other songs since the $1 Million Baby shit.
I ain't know he had nothing else.
The nigga got some slap. He got one song called Devil Is a Lie.
That's the same person?
Yeah.
They both on my gym playlist.
Yeah, that be slap. That beat some motherfucker.
Yeah. I don't really know what he's saying, but the song, the melody.
I never know too much what he's saying, but he did enough to make you add it to the playlist. Yeah, same guy. He just dropped the album.
Baby.
Yeah.
Baby. That shit,
my kids be singing that song all the time. Shout out to my babies, man.
See, I found it on TikTok. And then I went and looked up the song.
Yeah.
But I like both. I ain't know the same person, though. I like them songs.
Nah, the dude got some talent, man.
I can fuck with it then.
And then, I don't know if you know, he Brent Faiyaz artist or whatever.
I know that name, but I can't think of his song.
Oh, man, gotta put you on Brent later.
I know that name.
Hey, if you know, you know.
It's like FYAZ, something weird like that.
Yeah.
I know I've heard the music, but I can't picture the music in my head. What's the song that he got? It's like
the big song that got him known was "You See Money All Around Me."
I love him.
That way, he was just a feature on that song, but his shit is dope as hell. But anyway, that's an artist that he had a hand in bringing in the game, and dude going crazy right now. But he just dropped a new album. But we gonna segue into the new music releases. We're gonna go to the new music releases, man, and that was one of them. Since our last episode, he dropped his highly anticipated album.
The whole project now.
Yeah, he dropped the whole project called Coyote.
Okay. It don't even sound like no hip hop album, dude.
Nah,
it's a pop.
Yeah,
and that's okay.
I fuck with the vibe.
Okay,
I'm here for a lot of different genres of music. Like I've already said, when it comes to my music library, it ain't just one thing with me. So I can respect that, and I fuck with that. But if you didn't know,
now you know.
That's the same dude on them 2 songs. Cause brother didn't know, and he got a whole project out, so it's called Coyote. I'll go check that out.
Then motherfucker, we have to scoot up a little bit.
All right.
I feel like we leaning into the side. There we go. Boom, we in there.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, sir.
So what other new music releases we got? We were talking about the new 2 codes that dropped 2 new features.
Yes, sir.
Features. Mm-hmm. He got the one on the Daylight song, the Collard Greens joint.
I like that shit.
And the one with T Grizzly, the Blow for Blow joint.
I like that one too.
Yeah. So he popped back out with the strong features, man, getting his name back in the rap blog circles and.
Y'all gonna put some respect on my man Cole.
Man, you got to, man. Who gives a damn about a rap feud battle, whatever you want to call it, that he didn't care to take part in because he knew it was gonna get messy and be lame. Like, so what? That don't change the fact that the nigga is dope putting words together, bro.
Well, not only that, I think a lot of people at this point had kind of forgot Cole had a little splash in the beef.
Yeah, that shit, it was a real quick thing, but niggas won't forget. Niggas are not forgetting the whole fact that he apologized on stage the same weekend that the diss song came out. Like, niggas is never gonna let him live that down. Me, if you still dropping music and the shit is still dope, who cares about that shit? That was a real quick little blip on the radar of hip hop, as far as all the shit is done, transpired this year. So
my bad, my coworker texted me about it.
I ain't holding that shit against him, man. I'm still checking for new codes, still waiting for that Fallout album, and loving the feature run that he been on, going on like 3 years now. The nigga just been eating everything he jump on. Like, whoever the fuck you name, like, the nigga go crazy on that shit. So, shout out to J. Cole, man.
I mean, I'm enjoying the way he do the feat. I do want to add this one little thing that I was saying earlier, but I do, y'all let us know in the comments if you agree or disagree with me. I'm the old grumpy man, as always. I think the features he does, he come through killing it. I just wish those songs, outside the one he got with Benny the Butcher, they don't really be on any particular topic. And I do wish he would do some features on, and he don't pick his features, obviously. He picks if he's going to do it. But he don't pick what the song is about, I don't think. I would like him to do one of those dope-ass features on a conceptual song, not just I'm that nigga. That's just my personal preference.
I mean, I feel like he approaches the song appropriately based on what the concept of the hook is each time. I don't really just feel like this verse is just completely way off base, ain't have shit that would fit with what the other person got going on. I don't be feeling like that, but I feel like it's fair to say that, and if you're gonna say that, you can say that for a lot of the top rappers. Like,
I mean, Wayne had a run where he wasn't really rapping about any particular
Lil Wayne was one of the first ones to come to mind.
Yeah, immediately.
Jay-Z would get on there and ramble about a bunch of shit that just sounds dope how he put it together, but it wasn't on one subject.
I feel like his features, Jay's features these days be more on some, I'm the Scarface, not Scarface the rapper, but I'm the upper echelon, which he is, and I'm beneath all this other shit is beneath me.
Kendrick.
What you mean?
Kendrick, one of the dopest rappers in the world. That nigga would not stay on. He don't have one particular topic, especially on his features.
Yeah.
But even on his own songs, some of his biggest songs, the nigga be kind of all over the place in the verse and kind of hard to follow, but it sounds good. It sounds dope.
Yeah, because he bends his voice real well.
Yeah.
If y'all get what I'm saying. Like, he manipulates his voice really well. So it's,
Eminem, which we done talked about how he not what he used to be, but that nigga never stayed on one damn topic. I'm with you. I appreciate it when a nigga can understand the assignment for this song concept and come up with something that complements that and without going. Yeah. I respect that and appreciate that, but when you think about it, a lot of the top niggas don't, especially on features.
I feel like Fab used to be on topic. But they would put him on a lot of girl features.
I would respect, yeah. Like,
so that might
nigga
be
is top tier when it comes to the putting this nigga on the R&B feature. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, so that might not be fair to
They've been bodying that shit forever.
Would Kiss be a good example of somebody who kind of mostly stayed on topic with his features?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Off the top of my head, I would say.
It's been a while since I heard just a feature from Jadakiss, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
But yeah, we had the Tommy Richmond album, the 2 Cold features that he gave us, which I said one of them was with T Grizzly. That was on the T Grizzly project that just dropped, Post Traumatic. Do you fuck with T Grizzly?
A little bit. I know the name. I don't really know all his.
I like him, man. I fuck with a lot of people from the Detroit rap scene, man. But I like T Grizzly, man, since the first day out shit that took the world by storm.
He remind me of my man from DC. Fat. Nigga name.
Fat Trail.
Yeah, he kind of remind me of Fat Trail. A little bit.
I never really liked Fat Trail.
Damn. My bad, y'all.
Shout out to DC and I no disrespect.
You know, I love the DMV. That's where I'm from.
I wasn't really. I wasn't.
Wasn't in the Fat Trail?
Nah, wasn't my thing. But shout out to them. I'm familiar with them, though. You know what I mean?
I can fuck with it.
But yeah, shit.
Like,
T Grizzly dropped a new project. If you're into that type of sound, you didn't know, he just dropped again called Post Traumatic. I didn't have a chance to listen to that album or the Tommy Richmond album before this, but I highly recommend go check them out. Based on the lead song he got with Cole and how he was flowing on there.
Yeah, he was killing that.
I'm interested to hear more. So
Cole was killing it more,
man.
Yeah, he did his on.
The Baby. We ain't heard that name. I don't think we ain't never mentioned that name on this show. To be honest, he done been cold for so long since we done started trying.
I feel like I could be wrong. I think early on we might have mentioned him
I could be wrong.
as far as, maybe we didn't, I don't know. If we have, let us know in the comments.
The Baby done popped back out after what seems like a hiatus. I know he had one song like a year or so ago that kind of got popular on TikTok or whatever. But now he done dropped the project it's called How the Fuck Is This a Mixtape?
Okay, that's an interesting name.
Yeah, and I listened to it because I used to check for the Baby. When he was having his run, I was like,
the Baby can rap.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Like, for whatever reason, the powers that be, sat him to the side. The building ain't behind him no more.
Because of the comments, we don't go into
the controversy or whatever. But the nigga rap ability and rap level has never declined, in my opinion. Like, the nigga still go to the radio station, drop a freestyle, and the shit be cold. Yeah. Like,
I ain't crazy about his beat selection sometimes, because I know he make them bop, like literally them bops. And sometimes I ain't really trying to hear the beat, not the words. Yeah. But the nigga be rap. I think he get a lot of flack for if he's good at rapping or not, because he have such like goofy ass music videos, and it kind of be novelty like the ones he kind of had where he kind of did like the Ludacris thing, shit like that. But the songs be hard. But I think he don't get his props because the videos have that.
I feel like he's a master marketer. Yeah, he can rap with the best of them, but for whatever reason, I don't feel like, based on what's happened up to this point, he never gonna reach that level of heat that he had in 2019, 2020, like.
But do you think his sound has kind of faded off though? Like that style?
No. I feel like the shit he's dropping still can go with what's out today, and it's still unique to him. It's like he not riding other niggas' wave. I don't feel like he stick to his
because ain't that his in-house producer?
Yeah, or I don't think he still used it, but back the big songs back then,
But I knew that nigga could rap when he did that song with Revenge of the Dreamers, Revenge of the Nerds. J. Cole with that song, it's like all North Carolina niggas. When he went in on that bitch, I said, okay, he can really rap. Like, I've been to he could rap, but that like solidified.
He made the fun song, I'm hitting that bitch from the all that shit, but when the nigga get in his rap,
he can rap. Yeah.
Like the intro on that project I was just talking about, like,
it's tough.
Yeah, like it's worth, you should check that out. Like,
what's the one named after his deceased, is it Pops?
Kurt.
Yeah, that album go. Obviously, he got other
that's when he was still on his run. I would recommend. He got a few songs on there that I would revisit. Like you was just saying, you be in the gym, have a gym playlist. He got them high energy songs. So I would definitely spin some of those. But it's called How the Fuck Is This a Mixtape?
That's why I gave you that Meek Mill Cybertruck song a chance. I know Meek come with that energy, but that shit was trash.
That wasn't it.
Have you went back and heard it?
Yeah, I heard it.
That shit terrible. Please don't listen to that shit.
I had mentioned Rest in Peace to Rich Homie Quan.
Yes. And James Earl Jones was who I was trying to refer to last.
Oh yeah,
my bad, y'all.
James Earl Jones. Rest in peace to James Evans, aka John Amos, super legend in black cinema.
Hey, It's not that
black
kind
television. It's not that kind of show. You're right. But while we was doing that, you feel me? Rest in peace to Mutombo.
Oh, you know yeah. That's
we're gonna talk about that in the sports segment, man. Rest in peace to Mutombo. But yeah, Rich Homie Baby, they put out a project. It's only been a couple of weeks since his untimely.
Yeah, man.
Since he left us.
How'd you feel about it, the project?
I haven't heard it in its entirety because it's lengthy.
What, about 30 songs?
Pause.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. It's lengthy.
It's you know what I'm saying? It's a long album. Pause. But yeah, man. What I've heard from it so far, I enjoy it, and I'm like, damn, but I wish these songs could have came out when he was still here.
Does it sound like the Think It's a Game era, or kind of that ooh, 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 ooh type of
Nah, it ain't giving me that type of vibe. It sounds like shit that could go and what today's music sound like, but it's
his job.
It's him. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check for that then. Okay.
I fuck with him, man, but like I said, it got like 30 songs on that bit. They unloaded the clip, pause. Because everything they had that they feel like had some value to it, they feel like now's the time to get this heard. Because if we wait a year or whatever, like some people do that. So I've seen that happen with some rappers in the past where these people don't get around to putting out an album till way later, and
that shit ain't it.
Unfortunately, it don't do what it could have did when it was fresh on people's minds, which brings me to like, what's your thoughts on the whole posthumous releases?
I can barely pronounce that word.
Yeah, I think that's how I pronounce.
I had to think of posthumous.
I think that's how I pronounce.
And for those that don't know what that word means, basically, album come out after you die.
Right.
What I feel like as far as in what aspect?
You in favor of it as a fan of said artist, or do you feel like they should let that artist rest in peace and don't try to capitalize off of him after he die?
I'm gonna sound like the old nigga. I like it because, like, you think about it, Biggie's last double album, you know, talking about Life After Death. I don't know how much. They say it was done being recorded. I don't know how true that is. Hell, I was a little boy. But that's a
heard it was done. Yeah. He passed like a couple weeks before they actually released it.
Together, yeah. Machiavelli came out after Pac died, along with 20 other albums. But anyway,
that's the one. Like I said, when it comes to Life After Death and Machiavelli, I'm gonna let you finish. But them two.
But Taylor Swift had the greatest album.
Classic culture moment.
You had to be there.
I'm gonna let you finish, but since you mentioned those, I feel like Life After Death and the Machiavelli album, those were two albums that they put together while they were still here and had plans to release in that song order and everything.
The majority of
it. So that's a little different from when they just take the scraps of the unfinished songs and put current artists on them and stuff like they've done with Pop Smoke and some others. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't have a beef with it because you gotta think, like, when I sound like the old nigga. Remember when I have some people call me OG. That shit felt weird as fuck. But anyway, no.
OG, MG.
Nigga. Today I was the master gardener. I was out there cutting grass, putting out mulch and all kind of shit. Now I got to my house. That's all that is. But no, like, remember the Changes album Tupac came out with? I mean, granted, a lot of that was kind of recycled with updated beats and stuff. But some of it was not new to us versus. What's the song that Eminem produced? The album that was
that was
Time?
To the End of Time.
Thank you.
No, was that To the End of Time?
I think so.
I think that might have been it.
Yeah, that one was cool. It wasn't trash. It wasn't disrespectful to Tupac's legacy. I'm trying to think of more current people.
They stretched it out and moved every damn thing they could out. So towards the end, it was kind of like, damn.
Yeah, running dry. I'm trying to think of more current rappers.
And I'm not in favor of, if you know the people who are...
the features, that shit be a myth.
If you was somebody that knew the artist personally and you knew that these songs he didn't feel particularly strongly about before he passed, but now y'all just taking whatever you can get, putting it out. That kind of changes it a little, makes it murky, but at the end of the day, if the family is who has the rights to this and they putting it out and they get to eat off of the rapper's kids or his mama or whoever, then, hey, man, who am I to say that's wrong? That might have been his wishes, you know what I mean?
Like Nipsey passed. I mean, from what I understand, Lauren London was having issues with his oldest child's mother because Lauren London and Nipsey weren't married. So, but they both have children with him. So I don't know all the ins and outs. They ain't my business. But they was having...
We never got no posthumous album from Nipsey, did we? Now that you mention that. I think we got a couple songs, a DJ Khaled song or something.
Oh, yeah. Well,
we ain't getting no whole album.
From what I understand, some people who had songs with him wanted permission to put the music out. Yeah. And I think that might have been part of that Lauren London and his other child's mother. I don't know all the ins and outs. But from what I understand, that was some of it. But like I said, the DJ Khaled song, I think he already had permission for that. If I'm not mistaken, I think Meek Mill got a song with him. that ain't never came out. It's a couple people had songs on them that never got to come out.
Man, they did it with Bankroll Fresh. They did it with Young Dolph.
I think Dolph probably would have been cool with that because he probably was recording like
XXX Tentacion, dude. When his
style was so unique though. I don't even know if I can't even speak on that to be honest with you. Because it was melodic, but it was hip hop, but
I like dude, man. When I first heard of him, it wasn't my cup of tea. But the more I heard, because my little cousin and stuff was big on him back then, and I did end up hearing about 5 or 6 songs that had me like, I see the talent in them. You know what I mean?
I like to join up the first Spider-Man.
My son was listening to that. But yeah, man, they've done it quite a few times in the history of the culture, man. What y'all think about that, man? Do you check for those? Do you like, nah, they could have kept that because that was the throwaways, as my boy would say?
Hey, I mean, if it's the throwaway shit, I think when you record, do you say you got an album coming, as well as Hyper Frequency? Go check that out.
Yeah, go check that album out.
But so when you put an album out, typically, do you put every song you've recorded during that time period on it?
Nah.
See what I'm saying?
But you can only.
So would you be cool with your people putting your music, the throwaways up? Would you be cool with them putting it all together and put something out as an album? Or only if they can eat off of it? And then even on top of that, what if they eat off of it, but you wasn't crazy about it when you created the songs anyway, which is why they didn't go on none of your projects. See what I'm saying?
That's interesting. I mean, I feel like if you know that he wasn't really feeling that shit, then it kind of make it like, I don't know, man. That's interesting.
I think for me, as long as my family can monetize it, for lack of better words, I'm cool with it, even if it sucks, because you create music to make money to take care of
your intellectual property.
So even though I might be like, damn, I might be in heaven like, God damn, y'all did put out the bullshit music on. But I'm like, at least they get some money off of it. You know what I mean? So I guess because the point of doing music is to be able to feed your family and make sure they're comfortable. If that is the end result of even if it's the good or the crappy music, posthumous album, I mean, it's cool.
I feel that.
Yeah. Only because of the end goal.
But yeah, it's a lot of songs on there, man, so you can't check it all out at once, but it's definitely spin that Rich Homie Quan.
Like that Chris Brown album with them 40 million songs. I ain't never got all the way through.
Like, I feel like
that's too many songs.
That's a bad idea for an artist like Chris Brown. It's like, give him a little bit of time. You could have made that look like, boy, Chris been consistently giving us.
What?
But this nigga want to put out a whole album that ain't nobody finna listen to all these songs. Like,
I ain't got that much free time.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's probably what Future did, because I don't think his 3 albums or that.
Yeah, he split that bitch up. That's a smart move. And now it look like we were saying on the last episode, nigga done dropped 3 albums in 2024. So it's making it look like he Mr. Consistent as opposed to he could have gave you that whole thing, 40 songs all at once.
Yeah.
And a lot of them would have got overlooked. They wouldn't listen to it with the same attention. You know what I'm saying?
But the other thing is,
because it was packaged differently and separately.
Yeah, but also on top of that, old nigga talking. If you think about, like, remember when Common came out with Go? Mm-hmm. Not Go. Yeah, Go and
on the count of 3.
And when he came out with the B album, those albums only had 10, 11 songs on them. Yeah. I think when you give too much or you get overwhelmed, as your boy said,
you know how I feel about that.
I mean, if you chop it down to about 11, 12 songs, I think you get a better product.
You know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I got like, about 30, maybe 35. I'm probably exaggerating. I got about 30 songs in the tuck right now. Mm-hmm. And am I finna drop a new album with 30 songs on it? No.
You know what I'm
finna divide them bitches up, and that's gonna be like 3 different projects. And shit, they all gonna have their own time to shine when they come out with just these collection of songs. And hopefully they all appreciate it. But when I feel like it's a dumb idea, bro, to put them all out at once when you know niggas is gonna skim through if they do that. Some niggas just get intimidated. I done heard people talking and they looking at that many songs like, oh, that's too much. I ain't even gonna.
That's how I did the Chris Brown album. I love it. God dang, that's a lot of songs. But the songs are shorter now too, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So if instead of like back in the day, 4-minute songs, 3.5, 4 minutes.
Some of them might be skits.
Yeah. Whereas
now, niggas look at that bitch and say 25 songs.
I ain't trying to listen to all that shit. Hell no. I wait to find out the singles.
Shit might be the dopest body of work.
I don't give a fuck.
Cohesive track list. And you like, well, he did too much.
I'm not listening to 30 songs.
Act 1, Act 2.
Bro, Scorpion with lump pause. Like that.
When they split it up into acts, you know this shit gonna take a minute, bro.
Bro, I mean, don't get me wrong. That's probably unfair to the artiste. I don't listen to 30 songs. I don't give a shit how long, the album is or short it is. That's a lot of music to listen to.
That's a lot, man.
For one album.
My suggestion, I don't got the answer, Sway. But if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you, hey man, trim that bitch down, give him a little bit of time. Like, I try to tell my brother that. Shout out to my brother Jimmy Jab. I'll be helping him put his releases together. If you ain't heard him, go check out my brother Jimmy Jab, man. Solidified, too solid.
Yes, sir.
I tried to tell him on their first album, like, bro, you want to do 22 songs.
See, but that used to be the goal back in the day when I was rapping. I'm like, I'm gonna put me a
like
double
Master
disc
P and them, they used to,
yeah,
but at these days, I'm like, bro, you could have split that up.
But you remember when 8 Ball MD did the triple disc?
Yeah.
That bit was cold. Tighter than the
Ray
Gorilla
Sherman
Film.
tried that shit.
They did double triple disc?
One of their last projects. Not the very last one, I think the one before that. They did. One was solo Sway, one was solo Jimmy, and then the third one was them together. And they put it out.
That's not a bad idea.
It didn't work the way they thought it would.
Was it good or it wasn't good? Because you can't do no
He
triple
had
disc.
some good shit on there. He had some good shit on there. But it just, attention span, bro. You got to know you in that era, bro.
Oh, for them, no. Because the type of music they make, nobody will hear 45 songs. I mean, I don't know how many was on
Shit
there.
didn't work out the way. Whoever came up with that plan, they probably should have just, they could have put those out on different dates and it might have done more.
I think that era died with Outkast when they came out with Love Below, Speak About, Love Below, whatever one came first.
That was unprecedented back then.
But it was classic.
But this is a duo that's always on songs together, and now they just have 2 solo albums where they package it together as Outkast, and this shit
But if you
went.
think about it, for the most part, they was on, both of them was on every song. Except for,
No, they wasn't.
Hey Y'all.
They was not.
And I'm like, oh, well, I think the singles didn't have.
What's the name?
I Like the Way You
Big
Move.
Boy had solo songs on the speaker box side, and
But he also
Andre
had
different.
features on each side too, though.
They was featured on them, but they wasn't on every song together.
It
It
I Like
was
the
put
Way You
together
Move.
like a Andre got a bunch of solo songs, and Big Boy might be on 3, and the same vice versa.
I Like the Way You Move had Sleepy Brown on it.
Yeah,
He was saying the
no
hook.
Andre. Hey, I didn't have no Big Boy.
Then
They was on the Roses.
Roses,
Really
that was
Smell.
together. That was,
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know,
together.
which side was that?
But then that prototype one, that was just Andre. And he got several on like that. His album sounded like a
eclectic
Prince album.
Yeah, it was dope though.
It was dope.
But then, I mean, Big Boy shit was hard too, Paul. That shit was hard. You got to say that shit.
It was both different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
because Big Boy shit sounded like
A rap album.
Yeah.
A new age
Cause
rap
remember he had
album.
that group Purple
Ribbon.
There
I
you
think
go.
Purple Ribbon.
Yeah, Purple Ribbon All Star. Yeah, because that was
But they had that.
style, yeah.
I beat on this all night, man.
I beat on
Hey, that shit was cold though. Yeah, that shit was hard, man.
I tell you, see how we all
remember that? They don't remember that shit,
They
bro.
don't.
I beat on it all night. Hey, that was the shit.
You got $5 million.
I don't know whatever happened to them guys, but that song on there, that was it, bro.
Same shit happened to USDA.
Man, USDA.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Hey, shit, where we at, though? Where we at?
Shit. We were talking about Quavo. No, we were talking about posthumous album.
That's right. We was talking about y'all check out that Rich Homie Quan. It's
yes,
called
sir.
Forever Going In.
I'm going to definitely
Y'all
let
check
play.
that out, man. I think the standout song so far from what I heard, I like the One of Quan. And then,
Oh, that's clever. Like, instead of one-on-one, yeah.
One of Quan, and then there was one on there called Free, I think. That was hard.
Okay.
But I like what I heard on there.
Let's fuck with it. Okay.
All right, so before we get off music, new albums dropping tomorrow, like the day after this episode drop, is the Glorilla. We mentioned that previously.
Big Glow.
Glorilla dropping her debut album, Glorious.
That's
And,
a fine name,
She
too.
put out the track list and the features yesterday, the other day, and
How you
I
feel about
seen it looked dope. It's got Lotto, it's got Meg, it's got the Boss Man D-Lo dude, it's got the Boss
I'm
Man
just
D-Lo.
fucking
I was about to say, I ain't heard that name before.
Lotto can really rap. Megan can rap.
Yeah, some other ones. I
Ain't
can't
no
think of
Six
all
Red
of
on
them.
this.
No, I don't think Six
Thank
Red
God.
is on it. She might be though. Don't give me. She might be.
What other dudes she got on there that can rap?
Let's look it up, man.
I do think.
Let's look that bitch up.
Hey, I'm with it. I like
But
that.
I know I was surprised that we seen the Kirk Franklin and the Maverick City
Choir,
music choir. I'm like, I'm interested to see what that sound like, cause we know what Glorilla songs sound like. We know Kirk Franklin. Can't nobody put together a better gospel song than Kirk Franklin. I don't care.
But remember now, we know Kurt Franklin's still street. The way he cussed his son out on that phone call, he still talking.
Man, shout out to Kirk, man. I ain't mad at him for that,
I'm just
man.
saying, that's plies.
I give him a pass on it. Them niggas do look alike. All right, so let's see.
Okay.
It's Lotto. Sexy Red is on there. Money Long.
I don't know who that is.
That's the singer, R&B singer. She had that yours, mine, ours. I could do this for hours.
Oh, yeah, I like this song.
that
Okay.
girl.
I didn't know her name, but I like that song.
Kurt Franklin.
That's crazy.
Chandler Moore.
I don't know who that
Kiara
is.
Sheard and Maverick City Music. They all on the same song. So they must all be gospel artists. Yeah. We got a Megan Thee Stallion feature, Boss Man D-Lo, T-Pain, and Friday.
Okay, you know I love some Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Fire.
Friday is tough. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm interested, man. I don't know if y'all checking for that. I'm interested to see what Big Lo popping on there. Because I'm definitely rooting for her. I'm a fan of her. I like how much she's evolved from her first song to now. And, yeah, I'm interested to see, all right, this is what you marketing as your first official debut album. It's supposed to go up a tier. It's supposed to sound a little bit more professional.
It's a little polished.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see what Polished Glow sound like with the building behind them.
Polished Glorious.
Yeah, because I rock with Glow, man.
Hey, somebody gave us some feedback. They were like, I know, Scott, I know you don't really listen to female artists, but I like how y'all be like Big Glow. Hey, we vote with Glow.
I rock with Glow,
Glow cool as well.
I ain't gonna say I don't just ride around all day listening to female artists. But I rock female got some dope stuff, and it ain't just every line is only something that females can say.
Yeah, I can't ride around.
Yeah, I might mess around and bump that, Glow, or whatever.
Yeah, Glow is on my gym playlist.
Hey, man, I do it. I rock with the female hip-hop artists for sure.
The female constituents.
Y'all keep going crazy, but yeah, Glow really dropping. And then on the same day, Ride Wave dropping his album Last Lap, which is also highly anticipated. I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm the super Ride Wave fan.
Ride Wave.
I have heard several songs from him that I like, but I sit here and say I get excited when his album drop. No, but there's a lot of people. That's the nigga. I didn't realize he got 5 platinum albums, bro.
Yeah, that Come Outside. And man, that nigga slaps.
5 albums that are certified platinum, bro.
Yeah.
Like, niggas really got to put more respect on Ride Wave.
Oh, I like Ride Wave.
When he drops, the world listens.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of people don't realize that.
Like, sometimes I feel like his music be a little bit too depressing. And why I respect that, because I know that there's an audience out there that is going through those things. It's almost emo rap. Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it is. But it's an audience out there that's going through those things. And when they hear them songs, it resonates and they feel like this nigga is speaking my life.
But is he still in that dark place now that he's financially successful? I'm not saying money solves everything.
Hey, a lot of niggas still do be, bro. A lot of niggas can have it all and still be depressed.
Well, I ain't depressed and I'm broke. So I'll take some money. $700,000 for a slap. Come on. I got some cushion with this beard.
Yeah, man. A lot of niggas do feel like, bro, I thought this money was gonna make me happy, and I fucked around and got the success and the money, and it still ain't. But that shit come with a lot too, man. Just because anybody in your family know that you had some success, then everybody feels like it's now your responsibility for all of us to be good forever now.
And not only that,
and there's a lot of pressure to come with that.
Yeah, the money might not have been the issue to begin with.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so
that's a fact. But yeah. Hey, man, Ride Wave dropping tomorrow, Glorilla.
Check for both of them.
Check for both of them. Hopefully, Ride Wave dropping don't take away from the success of Glorilla project, because I'm rooting for Glow. I want her to go up, man. So, yeah, shout out to both of them.
Oh, there's another person coming out tomorrow. I think it's Days, oddly enough. He got another album coming out. It's called Day After Day.
He dropping again?
Yeah.
Damn.
At least I saw it on Facebook.
He just dropped not that long ago.
Yeah, he got another one from what I saw.
Shout out to Days.
Yeah, Day After. Man. If I got the name wrong, I apologize. I think it's called Day After Day.
Shout out to Days, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what's up.
Days on 85. We mentioned him on the previous episode. Super dope. If we did forget to mention the indie artists that got something coming,
we definitely
I ain't mean to just skip over you. My fault. Yeah. Once we realize, drop in the comments if we missed something. We'll shout them out next episode for sure. Absolutely. All right, moving on. We got, of course, this nigga is a media personality. He got a popular podcast, and he says stuff sometimes just to troll and say shit. Joe Budden claims that his mixtape discography is stronger than Lil Wayne and 50 Cent.
I will. Let me finish. Go ahead, up. I said, what the fuck? Hey, goddamn. No, what I will say is he probably has a top 6 mixtape run. It's not better than Wayne's.
You talking about the mood music shit?
Yeah.
That era?
Yeah. It's not better than Soul Tapes. It's not better than Wayne's. What was the other person you said?
50 Cent.
50
Cent had a crazy mixtape run.
Yeah, but did he have a crazy mixtape run, or G-Unit had a crazy mixtape
50.
run? I don't think his was as legendary as his albums, but fair enough. I'm trying to think who else had
before Get Rich or Die Trying ever came out, the nigga was going crazy on the mixtape runs.
Yeah, it was DJ Who Kid, right? He was doing all of them, yeah. That shit was fire. I don't know. I think probably the greatest mixtape runs is probably Wayne first. I probably put Fab second with the Soul Tapes. Because them shits was like albums. And y'all might say I'm always on J. Cole dick.
Big Crit has a super mixtape run.
I feel like all of his albums
Currency.
is just mixtape albums. But, oh shit, Wiz Khalifa had a dope run.
Wiz Khalifa,
Burn After Rolling,
Currency.
Cushion OJ, or OJ and Cook, whatever it was called. Cushion OJ.
Jeezy. Jeezy had a super mixtape run.
Can't Ban the Snowman, all them shits. I put Joe Budden top 7. No particular order. I put him top 7. Don't kill me, y'all.
So if you feel like he top 7 out of all rappers, then
mixtapes,
but if you feel like he top 7 in his mixtape discography, then it ain't that far fetched to you that he would say that, then, huh?
I mean, he's supposed to say that. That's his shit. But Wayne is number 1. That's just undisputed. It's Wayne has had the greatest mixtape run. And then the rest, like I said, it'd be Fab. I like the J. Cole Friday Night Lights series. Friday Night Lights.
And the
series.
Truly Yours, when J. Cole was doing the Truly Yours mixtape.
Yeah, them was dope too. Yeah. J. Cole has a dope mixtape run. He had 2 of them, which is cool.
Man. Gucci Man had a run.
I never got into Gucci. I respect him. I like his albums, like the State versus Rod. What's the shit called?
Waka Flocka had a mixtape run in his time.
I ain't giving him no cool points, but fair enough.
Young Dro had a super mixtape run.
Okay. What consists?
Yo Gotti, Cocaine Music mixtape.
Okay.
Yo Gotti.
French Montana, not for me personally, but I do know he had a nice run mixtape.
Dolph, yeah, French Montana.
Yeah. Not for me personally, but I do understand. Rick Ross had a nice little run.
Yeah, more of an album run. And he does have some classic mixtapes, so don't get me wrong. Before y'all come for me. But he more so known for his album discography.
He might have had a fire mixtape run.
Yeah, man. I feel like it's somebody that we...
Wayne already up there.
Might be for...
Fab already up there. It might be it. T.I. had a decent mixtape run.
Yeah.
But it wasn't crazy.
Migos.
I don't really listen.
Migos had a mixtape run.
I've heard that album, but I ain't
Migos had a mixtape run.
DJ Drama had a fire-ass mixtape
Future.
run. Did he?
Yeah, for sure.
That wasn't the Riding Around I'm getting. Not the Riding Around. That's 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz had one too,
yeah.
2 Chainz.
Yeah.
But them don't go higher than the 2 ones that we started this question with Lil Wayne and
I'm doing
50
Wayne and Fab, or 50 Cent, either one. But yeah, I would say Wayne then Fab. But that's just me.
Y'all let us know who deserved to be mentioned above all the names that we just acknowledged. Like, who is like, I can't believe y'all didn't say.
Somebody saying that right now. God damn, you ain't say
y'all niggas saying, all them rappers, y'all didn't say such and such. Go ahead and let us know.
Who else is on there? Because that, like I say, that goddamn DJ Drama had everybody rocking.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else had one of those that was like fire. Off the top of my head, I can't think of nobody.
Plies had some cool mixtapes for a little while when he was coming up.
So I never really heard his mixtapes. I always just heard his albums. Was it any singers that had a cool mixtape run?
Not that I can think of right now in this moment.
I don't think nobody
but yeah, y'all let us know, man. Who had a nice mixtape run? And was Joe Budden way out of line? Or
I don't think he's way out of line.
He have a leg to stand on.
He ain't better than 50. Damn shit not Wayne. Wayne had the greatest mixtape run. I would say Fab is in the running for 2nd place. But that's just me.
All right, now the moment you all been waiting for, the sports segment. You know we your favorite sports analysts around this month.
They got to see the Commander shorts.
Man, listen, we gonna have to talk about the Commanders, unfortunately.
Hey, don't be mad, man.
You know, it is what it is. Man. But yeah, man, so what y'all been, sports segment, what y'all been waiting on. First, I want to talk about, I'm still good on my shade, bro.
You might want to wipe the right side a little bit. But it ain't fucked up.
Okay. My dog.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get it right.
Looking out for the cookout. My boy.
I heard that shit in a minute.
My boy.
Looking out for the cookout.
Hey, yeah, that's a throwback, man. Early 2000s, ain't it? Boy, look out for the cookout.
Hey, I told you I'm up right here now.
Hey, you straight? We good?
Yeah, I think you're good. Yeah.
All right, bet.
I think keep it fresh past I ain't got the contacts in today, baby.
I hate when it be the fingerprints on these mirror ones, man. That shit be stupid. All right, anyway.
Yes, sir.
Shador Sanders.
I'm fucking with him. I mean, I've been liking him.
Yeah, shout out to Shador. Them boys is doing more than what people. Yeah, they 4-1 right now.
Looking good now.
Shout out to Shador. Shout out to Coach Prime.
Travis Hunter.
It was definitely shout out to Travis. All right, so it was a viral clip that was gaining attention that Cam Newton had went out to one of their games. He was at the pregame, went and tried to dap Shador up. they had a little
But Cam had been saying some.
I was going to say
shit,
at the time. Now you didn't realize that Cam just days before this meeting now was on his platform and trying to downplay what my man Shador is doing.
Now Shador ain't no bum.
Nah,
he gonna be top.
He not.
He'll be one of the first 3 quarterbacks drafted. He might be the first 2.
Yeah, the shit that he doing right now and accomplishing is not what Cam Newton did in that crazy year that he had with Auburn.
Cam went ham.
He went fucking crazy.
Then they go undefeated?
Yeah,
I know
they went undefeated. He won the Heisman, won the championship. It's going to be hard for anybody to top that. Rushing and passing. But
close thing, that's probably Tebow.
Tebow had one.
And then Joe Burrow at LSU.
Mm-hmm.
But Shador's not doing that.
Right.
Not to knock Shador.
But don't discredit what that man doing, man.
No.
Like, I don't like when the former players do that. Like, Shannon Sharp ain't hating on Travis Kelce. Like,
no, he get props.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but Cam he come off like a hater a little bit.
Yeah, it do seem like he's still having trouble with accepting the fact that he's no longer in his glory days, and he wanted them just like, man, they cool, but be careful with the comparisons.
But you got to remember though, there's some active NFL starting quarterbacks that Cam is still currently better than.
Yeah,
but he's not MVP Cam.
But I don't like. Niggas,
but yeah, he come off like the old
keep that shit player, bro. Yeah. That shit be a huge sign of insecurity. When you feel like me showing love or acknowledging what the young niggas got going on is taking away from what I did. It don't take away from what you did, bro.
No.
So with that being said, when you know that you had a segment on your platform just days ago.
You popped your shit.
The shit went viral. You popped your shit. Talking about, so be careful with the comparisons and all this shit. And then you go out here trying to doubt this man up like it's your little bro. And he like, man, nah, you be on that bullshit, bro.
Because he do be on that bullshit.
He do. Like, I wasn't mad at Shador's response or how he played it at all. Like, because at first, when it first came out, wasn't no audio. So niggas was just like, damn, why Shador doing Cam like that, this and that.
Right.
And then when niggas got the context, it's like, no, if that's me, I'm going to do the same thing.
Yeah, I'm at that disrespect you because you my elder. I'm like,
he dabbed him. He did dab him or whatever. Exactly. He was just like, man, you be on that bullshit though, man. We'll talk about it later.
You're right, I got a game of it.
Yeah, because the audio ended up coming out like a few days later.
Oh, so I only seen the video where everybody's like, why his body language like that?
Well, they did get some audio to it a couple days later, I think, from a camera that was just following Cam. And he was just like, man, you be on that bullshit, man. It's too many cameras around right now. But we're going to talk.
Okay.
We'll
like,
talk later.
I'm not trying to embarrass you.
Yeah.
We're going to dress the shit later.
Yeah, we're going to talk later. He gave him a quick dap and turned around.
Yeah. They don't want too much attention.
Man. What you expect, Cam? Like, you can't just sit here. I mean, you free to say whatever the fuck you want to say on your platform. Don't
smile in my face next.
But you come 2 days later after you done try to discredit what I'm accomplishing, and I'm just supposed to be like, hey, it's an honor to have you here, my guy. Nah, nigga. Goofy hat ass boy. That damn stupid ass hat. Man, get your ass. Who the fuck let this nigga on the field before the game? Like,
that nigga look like the Riddler.
Not at all, but that nigga got his hair standing straight up in the middle of a down.
He like the Bad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland.
Cutting the top off of fucking fedoras and shit.
That shit look wild.
That nigga got a drop top fedora. What the hell? That's shout out to Cam Newton, man. Cam a legend, but what you expect though?
No, but you can tell he insecure, even with all the money he has and the physical state. He's a giant. They say he's a giant human being. Nigga like 6'5", 6'6". He basically LeBron for the NFL. Right. He's wealthy. He ain't just rich. He probably got 200-300 million. Even when he got into that altercation with, not the physical one, but the kids talking shit to him.
Yeah.
He like, I'm rich.
That happened a few times.
Yeah, but the one they really got to he was, I'm rich. It don't matter, I'm rich. Like,
nigga trying to call him washed.
Yeah. He is washed. And he is rich. So two things can be true.
That's what niggas don't be realizing. Yeah. Two damn things can be true.
You are washed, but yes, you are rich.
Hey.
But that doesn't mean anything to these young boys. They like, you finna buy them some Maybachs and buy them houses.
I feel like Cam, but look, all right, let's put it to us.
Okay.
We tried. We out here doing our thing.
Yeah.
It's a nigga that go on his platform like, man, I don't like them tribe niggas because they do this and that and that, and they think they this, but really they that. So be careful with the comparisons. And then 2 days later, we at the same function, and they come on like, tribe, well, what's up, man? Good to finally meet y'all. And shit. I'm like, nigga.
I'm an asshole. I'm polite, though. I'll be like, cleanliness next to godliness.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm definitely, it's going to be some, bro. I'm not just finna sit here and
I ain't be chopping up.
We ain't finna kumbaya after you were trying to play me like 2 days ago, my nigga.
You might get a nod, look.
This ain't even been last week or nothing. Like, this shit's still fresh.
Yeah, you see that video with T.I., he was like,
Yeah,
that's what he getting.
Man, come on, dog.
That's people I don't care for. I'm going to speak out of courtesy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to run over there and hug him.
I feel you, Shador.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, I would. Don't try that shit with me and try to come dap me up in my game.
No.
I'm finna be the same. Hey, you be on that bullshit, bro.
But he always feel like that. The only person he don't have a problem with comparison is Michael Vick. Because he know Michael Vick was before him.
Right.
But when they talk about Lamar, when RG3 got all hurt.
Tebow,
I'm better than them. Okay, cool.
He do. He be at the insecure.
Yeah, I can tell he insecure. Because you don't have to throw your money in people's face when you're not still in sports.
Still in sports.
Yes,
you know, like we had spoke on earlier, rest in peace to Mutombo, the legend.
Yeah, man, that's wild.
Hit him with the finger wave one time. No. Hey, rest in peace to Mutombo.
He wasn't even old, though.
Yeah, I don't know what
brain cancer.
That's what it was?
Yeah, brain cancer.
I ain't never looked into what the cause of but I know we were seeing him on like All-Star Weekend and still doing commercials and stuff.
That Geico commercial was fire. He blocked the shit out of that left.
Oh, yeah, that was, he damn that shit out of there.
No.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Mutombo, man. That was messed up to see that. Definitely a legendary player, man. Definitely made your mark in the NBA culture.
Absolutely.
For sure. All right, so still on NBA before we start talking football.
Yes, sir.
Bronny, Lakers preseason debut, man. Bronny been out there and it's been underwhelming.
To say the least.
To say the least. That's one way to put it. You know, everybody done had it's such a beautiful moment, man. I ain't mad at Bron for using his, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we already had a whole...
Yeah, you was big mad about that
We done had a whole spiel about that. Go watch. I forgot what episode number it is. Go through the catalog. We spoke on that. But
it's episode 17.
Now the time has come.
Yes, sir.
And like I was saying then, I feel like this guy was able to skip a lot of the process.
Yeah.
Like most players with his skill set who wasn't named LeBron James Jr. would have to go through the G League process.
You know what? Before you keep going, is there a good percentage of G League players that even make it to get called up?
I don't have a particular percentage figure to quote, but it is. I do hear of some.
Okay, because
periodically that they be like, yeah, but it had to, you know.
Okay, I might be wrong. I don't get a big sense of a lot of G League players that get called up. Not saying that they don't. It just
some of them do for sure.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, but. A lot of people, I mean, the proof is in the pudding, man. It seemed like Buddy wasn't developed enough to be an NBA player, but here he is on the Lakers of all teams.
Right, he ain't with like some washed ass team.
Bro, going out there playing, an adequate amount of minutes and not. I think his first game shot 1 for 6, had 2 points.
Yeah, that nigga had a couple assists, but nah, he gonna be playing mop-up duty if at all.
Man, it's
and the coaches, what's JJ Redick?
Yeah,
man, he gonna be playing some mop-up duty.
Podcast partner,
but you hell.
I mean, them niggas got a podcast together, and all of a sudden, this nigga gets the head coaching job. I'm just like, man. Anyway, we done already had that conversation, but if you're watching this and you didn't know, NBA preseason done started back. Lakers have played a couple games, and Bronny James has not been just too exciting to watch. Other rookies that have been out there, like the Connect dude that the Lakers drafted,
he looked
the
good.
White dude, he looked good out there
in the first round.
Yeah,
he like a 3-and-D kind of guy.
Yeah, but that right there seems like it's gonna be a failed experiment.
Boy, I don't like that shit.
I'm not mad as a father. I'm not mad at it, but
as a fan, that shit is what
I'm just saying.
That nigga he gonna get mop up dude.
Yeah.
He gonna come in.
He gonna play as much as Giannis, little brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
We up by $2 million. I go in.
Yeah. He gonna play as much as Giannis, little brother. Hey, that's just what it's saying.
That nigga be suited up though.
Now listen, this is not me saying I don't want to see him do well. I'm a Lakers fan. We done used a draft pick on this nigga. I want him to end up being something.
But second rounders typically don't turn out to be nothing anyway.
Can't always say that though, man.
I said typically, not never.
I'm say it. Sometimes you got your Austin Reeves.
You get your what's my man from Denver? He won the MVP. Yeah. Wasn't he a second round or late first round?
I'm pretty sure he was second round.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? He got 3 MVPs?
Quite a few, man. So that ain't always.
Yeah, I'm not saying it don't happen. But typically, second round is just wash on down to the G League.
I don't see much coming from that, man. I wish him success in the future, but based on what we've seen so far,
I think we done got swindled.
Yeah, I feel like it's a beautiful moment for this man to be able to be on the same team and see his son get drafted and not be able to play with his son on the game. That's beautiful.
That's pretty cool, though.
But when it comes time for wins and losses, I don't see this doing much for you.
When Bryce come along, if LeBron's still playing, that'd be cool.
Well, only time to tell. Only time to tell. Yeah. But shit, man, let's get to the... All right, wait. Before we get completely off of the basketball, because we finna get in the NFL, we got the Jaylen Brown shit. Jaylen Brown at the Indy shoe deal that we talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Jaylen Brown, they say he turned down multiple offers from the big shoe companies, the Nikes, Adidas, this and that, and he's like, nah, I'm doing an independent route, just like an indie artist. Shout out to all my indie artists. Jaylen Brown of the Celtics said, I'm going indie route. Yeah. I'm dropping these shoes through my company, and I'm finna still be that guy in the NBA for the Celtics, and I'm gonna make this shit poppin'. And the shoes don't look bad. If
they actually pretty tough.
The shoes don't look bad. Whoever designed them shits,
they don't like the triple B's, them bullshits. Big bag of bullshit.
We have also spoken before just about, unless you Jordan, man, it ain't just a lot of players that niggas is buying your signature shoe. Even if it is Nike or any of the brands that you...
It's not an exciting, no offense, he's not an I hate to say
Finals MVP now.
But is his game exciting?
It can be when he on.
I think it's more exciting to watch Tatum play.
I mean, I think they both got similar game. And a lot of times either Tatum is on or he on. Sometimes they both be on.
Okay, let me ask you this then. When you watch him play, you be like, man, that nigga look cool.
Like Jordan when the niggas dropping cool. 40-something points, it's hard not to look cool.
But I'm saying like
it's hard not to look cool with 40 points, man.
Nah, AI was killing niggas. That shit look cool because he was little. Jordan looked cool. He was flying through the air. Like, you gotta think about Shaq was dominating. His shoes was trash besides the Shaq-nosis.
Hey, listen. I ain't got much to say about his game. The
I'm not calling him a bum. Don't get me wrong. I'm not calling him a bum.
But as far as just like convincing the masses to get out of that mindset of fuck the popular brands that you used to and come support this. Because, you know, they tried that with the Big Baller brand.
Yeah.
And, you know, the Marbury tried that, you know what I'm saying? And
they were too cheap. As fucked up as it sounds, I respect what Starbury was trying to do because he was trying to make them
affordable.
Shoes. Yeah, the kids would, but when they... It sucks.
That's stupid though that our culture thinks like, them too cheap, bro. I ain't gonna win that. They cost $30.
But I'm gonna do a promise to pay on my light bill so I can get these J's.
That could be a fucking super quality shoe that is, you know what I'm saying? But niggas like, ain't no way they finna catch me wearing no $29.99 shoes. Like,
cause we knew they cost $29.99.
We stupid, bro. Cause that's really like all them shits cost a few dollars to make. So we're really dumb if you're willing to pay X amount versus the $29.99 when they are paying $5.99 to make the shoe.
Not only that though, not being funny, I grew up very less fortunate, and unfortunately, the people who had the Starburys was people who didn't have shit. You know what I mean? And it almost exemplified.
That was the target demographic, though.
I know, but it because you had the few sprinkles in the hood who had the J's, but then you had all these people with these cheap shoes, air quotes. It made them look even worse because we knew they didn't cost shit, even though they didn't cost shit on purpose.
But man, Jordan.
I ain't saying it's fair.
Jordan and that shoe is always gonna be a super staple in the culture forever.
Yeah, Jordan ain't played in 20 years.
I've never really been a super Jordan guy. I've had some over the years. Like I said, I didn't just get them all the time growing up, like you just said, because we didn't have it like that. Mm-hmm. When I got older and was able to buy my own shoes and shit, I'm different, bro. Like, niggas will be rushing because that shit dropped this weekend. I gotta be one of the first ones with them. Like, I don't have that. I like to find shit that still look cool, that people gonna say I fuck with them, but you ain't gonna see 10 other niggas at the mall wearing them same shoes because they just dropped. Like, to me, that is a deterrent. I don't want to go get the same shit everybody wearing. Yeah. But to other people, to the sneakerhead community, I'm not down in y'all. Shout out to y'all. I'm not in that community. Don't want to offend y'all.
No, sneakerhead ain't for me just
personally. Nah, it ain't.
That's
but
the misconception.
It's still just they want to be the first ones with this limited edition shit. I don't care about that. Like, as long as the shit look fly. Yeah. It don't got to be a specific brand or logo for me to get compliments and feel like I'm killing them. I got that shit on. But some people feel like I can't have that shit on unless I got Balenciaga this and
I
this
ain't wearing no Balenciaga's ugly as fuck.
I just insert brand name there, but I'm not that guy. I don't feel like the brand made the person.
Now I will say this though, in high school, because I actually watched Michael Jordan, I definitely had all the J. When I got my first job in 9th grade, I turned 15 in 9th grade. 99, don't tell nobody. 99, damn, I'm old. And I got my first job. I was a busboy at the seafood restaurant. But I was buying them J's. But I mean, I was helping my mama pay bills and I would buy the J's. So say my check was, I don't fucking know, every 2 weeks like $300. I give my mama like $150 and I saved just enough to get the J's and maybe a cool shirt to go with them. And yeah, I definitely was on that. But then as I've gotten older, now shit, everybody know I be having a white boy throwing flip-flops on. Got a closet full of J's. You see me in the world, I got on throwing flip-flops. So
I don't like the thong flip. That shit be fucking with my damn.
I done got used to it now.
Yeah.
You know, I get them pedicures, so hey, it is what it is. But
I definitely had some slides on though. But yeah, man.
So do you think as a culture, Tribe Called Culture, make sure you subscribe
to the tribe.
Do you think culturally we will ever, I'm not gonna say never, but do you think that those types of moves, like what Jaylen Brown is doing, what Big Baller Brand is doing, do you think those moves will possibly help us move away from this? We've got to have the new
Not Big Baller Brand. That was a complete failure.
That was
people that wanted to jump out and support that and pay their outrageous price before the nigga
they were taxing more than Jay.
Before the nigga ever played 1 second in the NBA, they was damn going crazy. Like,
okay, so that or like the Dwayne Wade, the Way of Wade, them bitches is tough.
I never liked them.
You like him?
I think that was Adidas or something. Like, he still had a backing with that.
It was
independent.
I think a Chinese brand, if I'm not mistaken. But like he kind of did his own, like how Jordan did his own line with Nike. Way of Wade. He got a couple pairs. That's a colorway that's yellow and black. They call like the Bruce Lee's or something. Them motherfuckers hard. I can say all the ways is hard. But there's a couple of colorways that's pretty dope. No? You don't think those type of moves can one day move us away?
I respect Jaylen Brown because if you remember also, the niggas at the top of his game and went and played in the Big 3 All-Star games just to show some love to Ice Cube.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I ain't know about that.
So like he just does shit like that and make people want to get behind. But I feel like just everything we just said, how the culture is trained to think when it comes to, that shit too cheap or that's this or that. I don't know what the retail price is for his shoes, but niggas gonna feel like if it ain't Jordan, they don't give a fuck how good you is or you can win a championship every year. It ain't a lot of current NBA players, Kyrie, LeBron, Dame Lillard, Steph Curry. None of them niggas just Anthony Edwards, he one of the newer ones. None of them niggas shoes are just selling like a Jordan would.
No, they never will.
That's what I'm saying. When the niggas who got the big backing, they done signed with Nike or whoever the fuck, they can't get people to get theirs, then the guy that's putting all his own money and I respect what he doing, but I think the chances of that shit working is slim.
It's almost like, I think he'll make more money though. It's almost like, you remember
when will. For the people that do buy it, he gonna have a way better percentage on per pair that he sold.
It's almost like, you remember when Jim Jones and Dipset and a lot of artists start signing, what was it called, E1?
Yeah.
And they started like, you know when Ballin' came out, or We Fly High, whatever you call it. But remember he said, he could have been lying, but I don't think he was. He said he made more money off the album being distributed by E1 versus when they were signed to not Dipset, but Rockefeller.
Your contract, you got a higher percentage.
Yeah, he said if you sell, I'm just using an arbitrary number, like 1 million copies with an E1 distribution deal versus you sell 5 million copies with, say, a Def Jam or whatever, but you get a higher, like you said, a higher percentage of it, you making more money.
The problem is perception, though. We are trained, our perception. If
this has more value
the numbers is high on this is getting a lot of sales, just getting a lot of streams, just getting a lot of views.
Value, quote unquote.
This shit is more popping than the shit. So the nigga over here who only got 20 pairs of shoes sold, he made way more money than the nigga that sold 2 million pairs of shoes because his contract was better. Yeah. But our perception is gonna make us think that the nigga who ain't making no money but he's selling all the shoes
his face on the
is way more popping than this nigga over here who making 100% of the money but he only sold 20 pairs.
Yeah.
That's just, unfortunately, we've been trained and brainwashed to think that way. Just like, if it ain't popular, everybody ain't jumping on that, then I don't have no interest to see what's to that. And that's why I feel like it's going to prevent things like that from working the way.
I think it might work, though, because if you think about it, are your kids real big on labels and shit as far as shoes? Mine's not either. Like, I used to buy them all the J's when they was little, my oldest two. And my homeboy, he was like, Skillet. They don't know who the fuck Michael Jordan is. Stop buying them all that. Not to be cheap, but just get them what they want. Because I used to just come home with Jordans. And then my oldest, she want to wear she wear all the brands, but she picked out one pair. They wasn't ugly. I wouldn't wear them, but she's also a girl. She picked out a pair that was colorful as a motherfucker. They like Vans. They like my son. He wear Crocs. He got the new Olympic, remember the Olympic Sixes that just came out, the J's? He got them for the first day of school. He wore them and like 2 pair of dunks for the first couple days, and he put them Crocs right back on. He gonna wear Crocs.
Ain't nothing wrong with
that. So I think this generation might get away from it. I don't think ours definitely ain't, because that's all we know.
Hey, I wish my man success. I definitely respect him.
And they not
going that route, and it's not ugly
dope.
too.
They dope.
It's not, but like I said, you got an uphill battle with just because to our culture, man. I love this culture. Shout out to the culture. Hey. Subscribe to the tribe.
Beep, 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 beep.
But it's an uphill battle is all I'm saying.
It is, unfortunately.
But shit, all right, let's get in the NFL, man.
Let's go, baby.
That's what's going on right now.
Go,
NFL, man, and we might well start with the elephant in the room.
Don't do that.
Commanders is a hot ass team.
Why we gotta be elephant in the room? Why we just can't be winning?
Elephant in the room.
You see, I start smiling. Did y'all see I start grinning?
Commanders is a hot ass team. Is as much as I didn't expect to be saying that in week 5.
I didn't either.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is one of the hottest team, one of the most fun to watch. Jalen Daniels is, as good as advertised. It ain't much you can say about that, bro.
See, everybody knows from the episodes I'm not a big college person. I didn't know that he was that good. But come to find out, I was listening to...
He was nice, man. One of the highest.
Yeah, I was listening to Nightcap, even though they got a bunch more than... Anyway, they said he played 55 games in college. And if you think about it, most college quarterbacks, they might play 2 seasons, which is maybe 14 games in college?
No.
16?
13, I think.
Okay, so let's say 14 for easy numbers.
Yeah.
If you're a starter for 2 years, that's only 28 games. 55 college snaps. That means that he came in to college as a starter. He didn't do no red or very minimal red shirting. So he's really had the experience too. He's not the biggest physically as a player. That nigga can play.
Hey man, listen.
I like it.
We've seen many a quarterback that's been able to take the college game by storm and get the accolades and get drafted to a team in the pros and they don't be nowhere near that. You can insert a lot of names.
Tebow.
But so far, what we seeing from that young man, hey, I know I sound like Unc when I say young man. From that young man,
we old nigga.
Bro been doing his thing, bro. I can't even sit here
and he's a Cowboys fan.
I'm a Cowboys fan. I gotta call a spade a spade. I appreciate you. He been doing it. He been doing his thing.
He gave me the gentle doubt. He like, fuck the Cowboys.
We're reluctant. We got to see this nigga eventually, and it ain't gonna happen that day. But up until then, it's been fun watching it from afar. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this, sir. The first time we played, we're going to come over here or your house. 1 of the 2.
I ain't sitting on that damn blanket.
Yes, you are, sir.
I'm not sitting on that blanket.
Hey, Commanders, right over there. Y'all see it? Man, it's not a blanket. It's a couch cover.
I'm sitting on that couch
cover. Hey, sir. If we at home, you got to come over here.
He got a Commander's do-rag on his couch, man.
Don't do that. That nigga disrespectful as fuck. He said do-rag.
Nah, man. Shout out to the Commanders, man. That sound crazy coming, but I got to keep it real with our audience. Yeah. For those who might not have been keeping up to this point, them niggas been doing it. So
we balling. I done had a few people tell me like, boy, your Commander look good. Because the spot I go to, have I told you where I go duck out?
Yeah,
we're gonna have to go. But I'm always the only Commanders fan. I done had a few people tell me like, boy, y'all look good this year.
Don't surprise me.
Thank y'all. Hey, go Commanders.
Commanders been lit.
Yes, sir.
Shit.
But you want to move real fast. Moving on.
Another team that been surprisingly hot is the Vikings, Minnesota Vikings.
Nigga.
They one of 2 undefeated teams right now.
Yeah.
And my OG Sam Darnold. What the fuck, bro?
I don't know. My OG, that's his team. He gave up last year. He was like, fuck the goddamn.
Nobody expected them to be shit when the quarterback they drafted from Michigan went down before the season started. Niggas was like, oh, this is going to be a tank season.
Yeah.
These niggas was 5-0.
They sent Kirk Cousins packing, to Atlanta.
And but they had the Jets looking stupid. They played that London game Sunday morning. They had the Jets looking super discombobulated.
Keep in mind, though, the Jets, I don't know if that's on the list, but they don't fire their coach. They're on the list.
We were going to talk about that too.
A little bit later. But yeah, man, the Vikings look good. Hey, I worry about JJ. Like, damn, who gonna throw him the ball?
They got Sam Darnold is like one of the top MVP race right now.
Well, our quarterback is number 1 in the league right now. But yes, he is a candidate currently.
They got they say Jaden Daniels there. They got Sam Darnold. They got Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he looking good. Yeah, they ran the shit out of the ball.
Earlier. Yeah, but it's hard, man. Listen.
Because even Mahomes ain't even in the running right now.
The Ravens is a tough fucking team, bro. As currently constructed. And if the rumors is true that they going to end up with fucking Devontae Adams, then I don't feel like...
he might not get the numbers, but he'll be a 3.
He not going to get the numbers that he want to get as a diva receiver, but...
Yeah, they going to respect them hands.
They going to have to, I get it. They'll run first team. So if I'm Devontae, I'm trying to go to a team I know I'm going to get a lot of targets, a lot of opportunities. Yeah. But
the run opens up the pass.
Them niggas is going to be a playoff team. They already is set up for success. Yeah. And you can just insert and bring your talents there. It wouldn't be the worst move.
Remember, run game opens up the pass.
Exactly.
And the play action.
Right.
So that'd be nasty.
And vice versa. When them niggas is hesitant to let these receivers y'all got, when the receivers pose a threat, then they gonna be watching them closer, so the run holes gonna get open.
Yeah.
But when they don't, when they're not afraid of what the receivers could possibly do, then they gonna, what they call it, stuff the box.
Oh, stack the box.
Stack the box. Yeah. And but there ain't nobody been able to stack the box against them thus far.
It's Derrick Henry.
It's like if you gonna prepare for Derrick Henry, then Lamar gonna take off on you. He gonna not give, and he go down.
And then if you bring Devontae,
then this nigga is gonna come on, man. Shit,
bro. Oh, I don't know if this on the list either for sports, but Odell Beckham coming back this coming weekend.
I ain't heard about that.
He played for Miami.
I ain't not heard about it. I did remember
I didn't even remember.
Now that you said that, I remember that he signed a little deal with them.
Yeah, I think it's a 1-year deal.
But I forgot.
Yeah, I heard on
he only getting 1-year deal now because of injuries and shit he had.
But I mean, if you got Jalen Waddle and you got Tyreek, you can be a fire ass number 3. Slide, ooh,
you can, but
his hands didn't get bad, his knees got bad.
That offense, they ain't got Tua
right now.
And I like Huntley. They got Huntley in there right now, but he just joined the team, bro. And it's hard to just throw a quarterback in the mix that wasn't working out with no team at the time.
Not only that, when you got speed on both sides, the Z and the X, Tyreek and Jalen Waddle, I mean, you got to throw the fucking ball with some oomph on it.
It's just...
You can't just lost that bitch out there because Tyreek going to run all the way down.
They got to find somebody with a similar skill set to Tua. I don't know what the timetable is on him coming back.
Well, he on the PUP list, so he can't come back minimum 2 more weeks? PUP is 4 weeks, right? Or 3?
I'm not sure.
PUP stands for physically unable to play. Or perform, excuse me.
Yeah.
Just for those who don't know.
I don't know what.
It's at least 3 weeks. I know that much. If you get put on the PUP list, you can't play for 3 weeks.
Dolphins still got a lot of talent, but it's been just crazy to see how terrible the offense looks without their quarterback that they built all that around. It's tough, man.
Yeah.
It's tough.
You think they season done?
It depends on how quickly they get their quarterback back, or how quickly the quarterback that they have in place right now can, get up to speed and learn the offense. Because, like I say, that man wasn't on nobody's team. He was on his couch. And he come in, and 2 days later, he's starting for the Dolphins. And shit was ugly, but it's like, damn, but they ain't even giving him the whole playbook yet.
They can't, though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, us as fans, this nigga's trash.
No, he ain't trash. He got to fix the game out.
You can't just throw a nigga in. That's like you start a new job. Nobody trained you, gave you no walkthrough.
Do some brain surgery.
They just hand you the motherfucker, hey, go over there and operate that machine. Man. You like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, ain't no OJG.
You feel me? Like, damn.
I mean, not to be all over the place. You think the Bengals gonna fix it, figure it out or whatever?
I'm glad you said that, because they was on the list of one of the teams I definitely wanted to mention. And I feel like the Bengals got too much fucking talent to be 1-4 right now, bro.
Nigga, we beat them. Hey.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna play them too, because our division plays all the same teams.
Man, listen. They got too much fucking talent. The defense mainly.
Yeah, because I mean.
But the offense wasn't on the same page in the beginning. You remember, like, one of them first couple games, Chase was getting into it with Burrow and shit.
Yeah, but if you look at Joe Burrow numbers, they didn't fall. The numbers didn't fall off.
It ain't Burrow.
No, it ain't Burrow.
It ain't Burrow.
Joe Cool is doing his part.
It ain't Burrow.
He ain't stopping nobody.
I don't think it's a coaching thing. Mm-hmm. I think their defense have a hard time stopping people, but
they never had no hellified defense.
Nah, not really.
Not since Joe Burrow. Really. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't pinpoint. It's like they been in all them games.
Yeah, they ain't getting blown out.
But they somehow just not making the play you got to make to seal the game.
We need them. Hey.
I don't know. If I'm a Cincinnati fan, I'm really frustrated. I feel like, damn, I know that feeling as a Cowboys fan. I feel like, bro, we got too much fucking talent.
3-2, right?
To be currently 3-2.
No, I wouldn't be funny. I would be funny.
Yeah, currently 3-2.
I think we 4-1. We lost our first game. Yeah, we 4-1.
We just had a not so great win the other day, but it's a win against the Steelers.
Them Steelers
on the road. I feel like the Cowboys offense kept driving the ball up the field with ease. They kept getting to the red zone. Then it'd be a fumble. Then it'd be an interception. Then it'd be a blocked field goal. Like, these niggas kept getting all the way down to the 20.
And they're like, out of play.
And they couldn't cash in. It's like, that shit be so fucking frustrating because it ain't just like they punt 3 and out. Yeah. These niggas having successful drive all the way down the field and then some shit.
Yeah.
So, anyway, it was that type of game. I was really saying, damn you, Dak, for most of the game. And then the nigga had the last second touchdown pass. I was like, all right, my man.
He the greatest.
Nah, we ain't go that far, but I put my Cowboys hat back on.
He do skip back and shit to train.
Nah.
He been quiet lately.
I ain't heard nothing from Skip since Undisputed. But yeah, definitely, I'm a little dumbfounded by the Bengals and they current state.
I'm all over the place.
Rodgers probably wish he showed up to the off-season shits that we mentioned before. Nigga didn't want to come to the off-season shit, the mini camps and shit, and nigga wanted to go to darkness retreats.
Oscar Wilde retreats
whatever the fuck, and doing psychedelics or whatever the fuck the nigga be on.
And bring your ass to practice.
Now the nigga out there clearly, just apparent as hell.
How you say discombobulated?
Right, not having no type of chemistry with none of his receivers.
Yeah.
It just,
he look crazy.
This shit is a shit show. Man.
Yeah.
That man, I forgot it was an early game the other day when they did the London game. I woke up, I was
like 10 o'clock or something like that.
That shit was early as hell, man. Look, it's about to be halftime. Mm-hmm. This nigga got 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. I'm just like, God, against the Vikings? The Vikings are undefeated, but you don't just think of them as just having a shutdown defense.
Fuck nah, they used to a long time ago.
Man, listen, and last year we done went through this whole shit like, man, what them Jets could have been if Rodgers didn't get hurt. That nigga ain't showing none of that. He's about as good as Deshaun Watson right now.
I don't know if he on the list, but if he is, we'll talk about it. But
man, listen, you know I'm a super Clemson fan. Go Tigers.
Yeah.
And Deshaun Watson is a hero on Clemson University campus. I had the pleasure of meeting dude a couple times back in those glory days. Seemed like a real cool dude when I met him, man. And just what's transpiring, what has transpired, what's going on currently, man. It just seemed like the nigga has completely lost confidence. He's lost the ability to block out any outside noise. And
you got to put some.
They paying him way too much money for them boys. Cause that's another team that's got a lot of talent. They was in the playoffs last year, bro, with Joe Flacco.
Who is Flacco playing for now? He playing for somebody in balling again.
He ain't starting, is he?
No, but whoever got injured, he came in for like.
Man, I don't know, but
he balling though.
I was just talking to my brother the other day. He was like, I don't think nobody'd be successful in that role, this and that.
The Browns?
The Browns. I'm like, nah, they still got Myles Garrett and pieces in place. Like
they got my man, the receiver that came from y'all,
Cooper.
Yeah, they got Amari Cooper.
He getting more up in age, but he's still them hands still good though. I feel like it's talent there, and like I said, just last year they was in the playoffs with the backup quarterback.
Thank you.
I don't feel like it's you plug anybody in there and they gonna have the same failure. I feel like this nigga just done lost the ability to be able to play and block out the noise. He too worried about his public perception and shit now, and it's affected his play.
It has.
It's affecting the entire team. The coach seemed like he just, hey man, that's our quarterback. We sticking with him.
I think it's because of the guaranteed money. I don't think it's because he got all this faith in him.
Because honestly, at this point, his contract got the main thing to do with it.
Yeah.
I feel like if they bite the bullet and figure out whatever they got to do,
and just pay him and send him go home.
Put this nigga on the bench. Jameis Winston can win them some games with the way that team is constructed.
You want to hit a W? You want to hit a motherfucking W? I want to hit a W.
That shit is the stupidest fucking shit in the world, man.
Hey, that nigga's a motivational speaker, but he a clown too.
Clown, man. You want to eat it? I'm going to eat a W tonight.
Have you ever seen the video? You can see some teams
like, this nigga, what the fuck?
You want to eat a W?
No,
I don't want to eat a W.
That being said, I feel like that nigga could plug in right now and win a couple games for them, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I hate to see the downfall of Deshaun Watson like that, because like I said, that nigga's a hero for Clemson Tiger fans.
Yeah.
But damn, bro. It's a damn shame what happened to Deshaun Watson, bro.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man.
My bad. I done took us all over the place for sport.
Nah, man. We still on. What else we ain't spoke on yet? Okay, so we said the Vikings and Chiefs, the two last undefeated teams left.
Sir.
Hot take,
Okay.
Even being undefeated, the Chiefs games really been mid that I done sat down
They
and watched.
have. I watched Monday night. It was
the
mid.
game's been mid, like Mahomes' numbers been mid. Like let's put
regular, yeah.
for reference now.
Absolutely.
Mahomes right now.
Boy, you had everything ready.
Yeah, Mahomes right now. QBR.
Yes, sir.
For the 2024 season so far. QBR 55.8. He's ranked 16th in the league.
Yeah, because a good QBR is like 90.
He got 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. So same amount of touchdowns and interceptions. He got 1,235 yards.
Hold on, one of them says like the Monday night one, the dude popped the ball up, but fair enough, go ahead. 6
touchdowns, 6 interceptions. It's been low scoring affair. We used to them down shooting the lights out. Yeah.
Okay, that was good.
The Saints was in that game for most of the game.
I went to bed.
They let the Chiefs pull away in the end, but it's wild though, because I mean, if I'm a Chiefs fan, we undefeated. Fuck what the outside world got to say.
But Chris Jones balling.
Yeah, the defense. The defense is what they hanging on to right now. Because Kelsey ain't having his normal year.
He had a better game.
So they lost Pacheco, the starting running back.
And then Mahomes ran into my man leg. What's my man name? He ran into a leg. Shit.
But they lost Pacheco. They lost the top receiver, Rashee Rice.
Rashee Rice. He fell into his leg.
Did you see that they caught this nigga mama on camera still in the package, bro? Bruh, the nigga Rashee Rice, his mama was on somebody's doorbell camera or ring or whatever the fuck. She took somebody's package out from front of their shit and she got a fucking Chief shirt on with this nigga number that say Mama Rice on the back, bro. So you can't say that wasn't me, like, nigga, it's you clearly.
Now she basically had a I'm guilty sign on.
That's embarrassing as hell.
Nigga, I'm a millionaire. Mama,
I'm in the field, just won a Super Bowl. Like, what is we doing?
Yeah, I got you.
That's a damn shame. Yeah. And that's something that happened since the last episode.
Yeah, ain't got nothing to do with that.
But yeah, man, it's just it's baffling to see. It's crazy because them boys is finding a way to win games. Like you say, Chris Jones and their defense,
they fucking ball.
They've been carrying them. But to see Mahomes,
Kelsey looked better on Monday, but overall he hasn't been looking that great.
Now Monday they had. They brought back Kareem Hunt, who used to be a running back.
I like that addition.
That nigga had over 100 yards.
He
Shout out to Kareem Hunt. They had Juju Smith-Schuster, nigga. You ain't heard that name in a minute, right?
I feel like they had him like their second Super Bowl.
Yeah, you ain't heard that name in a minute, right? But he looking good. He had like,
he looking good.
How many catches he had the other night?
I can't say how many.
I want to say he had double-digit catches and had over 100 yards. So it's good. Like, they could plug in pieces kind of like the Patriots used to do when they were just a machine, but Mahomes himself, like, he ain't been having that same Mahomes moment. He been regular as hell, bro.
Yeah.
Like I just said, we just went through his rankings with his current stats.
He's middle of the pack.
That shit is mid, bro.
But I mean, that's cool, though, that the team around him is not, I ain't gonna say lifting him up, but you know what I mean, kind of compensating for.
I feel what you're saying, because he done carried them for so long.
Hell yeah. He be like, God damn, I got to throw 50 touchdowns, 5,000 yards. You know what I mean? Like, okay, can I get a break? So I ain't really mad at it.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. Well, shit, that's all the NFL topics we got here, man.
Okay.
How about them Cowboys? Shit.
Man, cut that shit out. We number one. Number one in the NFC East, baby.
Hey, man, for now. We gonna revisit that.
To the Commanders, HTTC.
But, shit, all right, hot topics in hip-hop.
Hey, pew, 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 pew. We in there, baby.
You heard me. Where we at? 120. All right, we finna wrap this bitch up.
Yeah.
All right, who is the GOAT rapper for features? Like, we were talking about who had the legendary mixtape runs earlier. So who is like
Wayne?
When you talk about feature runs, you gonna say Wayne is the GOAT? Period. Ain't nobody just had it more impressive.
Nobody, because you think about it, nigga. He had such a phenomenal run.
He did.
It was feed me rappers or feed me beats. You know what I mean? Like, and it was for real. It wasn't just talking out of his ass. Feed me rappers or feed me beats.
He did, but a lot of rappers have had, like, what's the picture they had on there when I sent that to you?
I forgot who was on the picture.
Look at it again, man, because they had some that like really had runs.
It wasn't just a week. It was for multiple years. I mean, for real. Who all on? Let me see.
So they had Cole, they had Wayne, they had Ludacris.
Ludacris.
Freddie Gill, I don't know why he on there.
Yeah.
2 Chainz definitely had a crazy feature run.
Yeah.
Drake, we know about the Drake stimulus package.
I'm about to say, I will say
Kendrick,
Drake features.
I'm not going to say Kendrick.
No, he ain't got that many features. Not like that.
And then they got Snoop Dogg.
I think he has he brings
got a catalog, but he ain't just had no like one summer where this nigga was killing features left and right. Like,
if you get a Snoop feature, it will boost them numbers.
Yeah,
but it's a legacy thing.
Right.
It's not he ripped that motherfucker. He ripped that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just Luda had a nice run.
He did.
But I would say it goes Wayne because of the skill.
Luda was getting on the Sierra and the Missy Elliott song, all that shit back in the day.
He was killing it.
In a different color. Will.
They too now.
Yeah.
But what I will say, I think as far as the quality of the verses, it would be Wayne.
Chains too, man.
Yeah, but I don't know if his run was as long. It definitely paused. It wasn't as long as Wayne. Then on top of that, that Drake stimulus package is a motherfucker too now.
Yeah, that shit now. That has gone.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think, say you dropped, you know what I'm saying? He sent me a song. He got a bunch of fire songs, but I want a verse on that goddamn my way. That motherfucker hard. So but like think about it, if you put that song out and it got a nice buzz, like outside of our state, it got a nice rotation. And Drake was like, I fuck with that shit. Hey, can't. They put a verse on it. And then that shit went 3 times platinum.
Go stupid.
Like, even if it's not a fire-ass verse, but just the fact that he can be that influential, that matters too now.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I guess
Lil Baby had a feature run too.
Oh, Lil Baby. I thought you said Lil Baby.
Lil Baby had a feature run. I got to throw his name in there too.
Okay. But I would say probably...
Fabulous. Fabulous had a feature run.
Fuck yeah.
Jay-Z done had some feature runs.
Yeah, but he's so bougie about his features. It would be Wayne as number 1 because it was such an extensive period of time.
Rich Homie Quan, rest in peace, had a feature run. When he was still building on, he was getting on Yo Gotti songs.
Then Young Thug had a nice run for features. He coming in and mumbling and not saying shit. Future too. I would say Wayne is number 1. And then only because of it brings you to a different tier, Drake.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, then I guess it would be.
I ain't mad at it. It's hard for me to put somebody over Wayne's feature run because that shit was just crazy when he dropped. I don't know what the number is, but just nigga had definitely
and the quantity of
had the entire culture in the chokehold. Then a Kelly Rowland song, and then a pop artist, and then a DJ Khaled, and then T-Pain, and then nigga was going stupid, bro.
And then, like I said, just the
T-Pain had a stupid feature run. Well, how can we not say him?
That nigga was doing hooks and shit for everybody. He might be 2A with Drake.
Boy, I'm glad that we didn't almost not say this.
Probably Drake and Pain is
Pain, but
2A, 2B.
Pain was the go-to, but
yeah, because he would make the song better.
Like
Drake would just bring you to another level.
They was like, but I want a T-Pain song
Pain
already.
Would make the song better. Drake brought people to a different level of stardom. So 2A, 2B, and then 2 Chainz and Luda is probably next. So that'd be 3 and 4 interchangeable.
Akon?
But it was kind of the same song. Same sounding song.
I wouldn't put Akon with the mother name. No. But he had it. He had
it. But it was just, it all kind of sounded in the same.
What y'all think, man? Who is we failing to name right now? Because I'm trying to remember all the people that's worth mentioning right now. But sometimes we get, it's to be the moment, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right,
what you got?
This ain't really another topic, but I just kind of, because I be seeing sometimes when I'm doing my research for this
show.
When I'm doing my research for this show, and I be looking like, what people been talking about, what's the trending topic this week in the culture? And when I be seeing like, Drake has unfollowed such and such and such.
I think that shit's stupid.
Who the fuck is sitting here? Who is watching celebrities who they following and unfollowing?
Stans.
Like, you gotta have no fucking life to sit here and pay attention to, okay, yesterday he was following 4,050 people, and today is 4,048. So let me go like, who the fuck is doing that shit, bro?
Stans, bro.
That's weird, bro. Y'all niggas
I know it's weird. I don't look at that shit.
I'm all for people being super fans of the culture and this and that, but if you got time in your day, like, nigga, I'm not a businessman in the world. I don't got no time to be doing that type of shit, bro.
I got better shit to do. I got kids.
You got to have something more productive to do than sit here and
do they?
report to, hey, I'm finna tell Shade wrong. Drake just unfollowed Kendrick and Trey Songz, and it's like, who the fuck cares, bro?
Right. Hey, it's part of the culture, man.
That shit weird anyway. That didn't deserve a whole separate topic, but I feel like somebody ought to tell me, like, if you know somebody personally, yeah, such and such, my cousin worked for such and such, and they pay him, so he watched the followers and the engagement. Right. I don't get it, bro. And that shit make headlines like Drake is on the unfollowing spree.
So who you unfollow?
I didn't even look at the details. It's like, why is this news, bro? Who the fuck cares? Drake is unfollowed. Why was you still following Kendrick this whole time? It's like this nigga out here calling you a pedophile. You still been following this nigga? I would have been at unfollow. I would have blocked this nigga.
Yeah, you ain't on my page.
I would have blocked this nigga. Hey, what the fuck? Anyway, shit weird out here in these streets, man. Okay.
Yes,
last question. Which album had the biggest impact on the culture?
Okay.
And this could be which album had the biggest impact at the time when it dropped, or which album has just stood the test of time to today that's not had the biggest impact. Okay, 4 albums. College Dropout, Get Rich or Die Trying, Carter 3, The Blueprint. That's a good question, man.
Yeah, give me a second. College Dropout.
That's a good damn question.
A fucking good question. College Dropout, The Blueprint.
All of them, arguably.
What was the other two?
College Dropout,
Blueprint.
Get Rich or Die Trying, Carter 3, Blueprint.
Probably College Dropout.
Carter 3, 1.5 million copies.
Which one is Carter 3?
Week. That's Lollipop and all that shit. That's the one
Mrs.
that went
Officer?
1.5. Yeah.
Is that Carter 2?
That's Carter 3. 1.5 million in the first week for a milli.
For me, it's a tie between Carter 3 and College Dropout, but it's probably Carter. Damn, I'm all on Wayne Dick this episode. I'm gonna get a nigga extra props.
I was gonna say Get Rich or Die Trying.
No, that didn't change music though.
Bro, but you talking about impact? An album that sells 11 million out the gate.
But did it affect how we create music?
It had an effect on, like, 50 Cent's run had an impact on the game. And that's what catapulted 50 Cent's run.
Yeah, but people didn't start making music like 50 Cent. Like,
why they didn't?
Because you think about it. Okay, I'll give you an example. You remember when 808s and Heartbreaks came out?
Yeah.
People start making that type of music, that auto-tune rap.
Bro, niggas started making songs trying to be more melodic in their hooks and shit like 50 was at the time.
But he stole Ja Rule style.
I ain't saying he invented it, but the shit was still impactful when he did it in his brand. The shit was impactful, bro.
But that wasn't an auto-tune thing. Now niggas is
it wasn't auto-tune. It was just singy shit.
I think Carter 3
gangsta singy shit.
I would say Carter 3.
I say Get Rich or Die Trying, man.
You think so?
Yeah, man. I don't feel like it ain't a song on none of them 4 albums we just named that was more impactful on the culture than You Can Find Me in the Club.
Oh, that shit went crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you know how many bootleg copies of that shit I sold?
Many.
Oh, the whole album was amazing. 21 questions, yeah.
Come on, man. 21 quizzes?
Bro, I probably sold 40 bootleg copies of that bitch.
What up,
I made a good $200 off that motherfucker. Because that way you can sell a burnt copy for $5.
I've been patiently waiting for a track this. Come on, man.
Hey, Eminem came in that bitch.
It's easy to see when you look at me. When you look closely, 50 don't back up. Come on, man.
That dude cold now.
Nah.
Well, let's take listen to that.
It's been a minute, but I ain't gonna count. But yeah, it's definitely listed. Cause it's one of them ones. I remember how excited I was when I first got there. Bruh. It was just the biggest shit in music, bro.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there looking at that CD with the motherfucking bullet holes.
Cold.
Like,
boy. The first 50 song I ever heard was the robbing niggas. He was talking shit about all the people in the industry.
Yeah, the rob shit.
Yeah, then I heard
shit had me trying to tie. It was so impactful. I'm trying to learn to tie my shit in a ponytail like Phil. Remember we used to tie the do-rag
I still do.
With the motherfucking ponytail.
Not because I'm doing the curls for the girl, but when I got waves, I bought my shit.
Hey, this the second episode on the road. That nigga's like, y'all got to see me,
dog. Yeah, shit. I mean, the headline
pop your shit.
The headline thin, but the curls is popping.
Pop your shit, bro.
I ain't even get the Beijing, baby.
Pop your shit, my man. No Beijing, nigga.
Hey, they see it's thin in the corners. I don't give a fuck.
Man. Hey,
that 50.
Y'all let me know, because I feel like that was a good question, but if you ask me, I'm going to say it's hard to go against the one that sold 11 million.
I'm not mad at what you're saying. I just think that auto-tune movement, like, changed so much shit.
It did, man, but I don't know if it was. I mean, it's all subjective, man. But damn,
like
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Y'all let us know.
It was a movie that went along with that impacted the culture.
Yeah, Wayne ain't got no movie said that. What the bottle blocking?
Yeah,
that was early. That wasn't when he was Wayne.
And that movie was dope.
Oh, it was.
I like Get Rich or Die Trying.
Wasn't that the one nigga hiding in the freezer?
Yeah, I like Get Rich or Die Trying, man.
Yeah, that's one of them shot-this type of movies and. Yeah,
man. And the soundtrack to that was dope with the window shopper and What was the Hustler's
Ambition? Yeah, that shit was cold.
So a hustle.
Hey, that shit was hard. But like I said, that auto-tune movement was so impactful though. Like niggas is like, I mean, even Jay, the mixtape Wheezy, and you know what I mean, and just Jay made a whole song called that.
Okay, so when I just pointed out the impact that Fifth had with his singy song hooks and shit, you was like, but that was Ja Rule shit. Okay, so them niggas was jumping on T-Pain shit. And yeah, it still don't take away from the impact that it had when Lil Wayne did it, but if T-Pain didn't already have his run and his impact, then it wasn't no 808s and Heartbreaks. It wasn't no bunch of auto-tune songs on the Carter 3. Them niggas was jumping in the T-Pain lane at that time, when you think about it.
Well, that's why I brought up the 808s and Heartbreaks, because that was really that full, okay, right. I see what you're saying, yeah, that's true.
So if you're going to make that argument for 50 Cent saying that he didn't originate that style, that's true, and I agree with that, because I was a Ja Rule fan first.
Yeah, I was
but them niggas was kind of putting their twist on T-Pain style when they did that. But still, in 2024, niggas have ran off with that and have done several variations since.
Oh, the niggas first?
Yeah. It's still a staple today. I got it on some of my songs.
Then you've convinced me. I agree with you, but I will say just my little button on the top. The auto-tune movement has lasted much longer than that.
I agree with that. I agree.
Damn, they got a picture.
I agree.
All right, well, fuck it then. Fair enough.
Even though I got to throw this little asterisk in before we get our way off. Me personally,
which one did you enjoy more?
I like Lil Wayne better before he started going auto-tune crazy.
do too.
I swear. When it was just that natural Lil Wayne voice, when he was rapping.
Like it needs a throat loss
I like that, bro. But when he started going crazy on the auto-tune shit,
except for Lollipop. I did like the auto-tune on Lollipop.
But that's one of them songs that why it was big as hell when it dropped. When you go back and listen, a lot of them songs during that era don't stand the test of time. Like it don't sound as good today as it did in 2008.
You know what? Remind me, I'm gonna listen to that Carter 3 sometime this week and just listen to it.
So a lot of them songs didn't stand the test. Now a lot of them did. Mr. Carter.
That shit was cold.
Some shit on there that still does, but some shit just that's my opinion. Y'all never know what y'all think. It's a lot of shit that sometimes was just cool in the era that it came out. And that's when you revisit it 15 years later.
Now, I will say which one stands the test of time as a one album. I say College Dropout.
My favorite album out of them four, if you're asking me my favorite, I'm going Blueprint. And I love College Dropout.
I ain't mad at that.
But I'm going Blueprint. But I loved Get Rich or Die Trying 2. I loved Carter 3.
I like all four of them out. Yeah,
I love all four of them out. But if I had to say which one was the best as far as content-wise, I'm going Blueprint.
I would say College Dropout only because, I don't know, it just was so different commercially from what we were used to.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoyed it. I had it when it was like on bootleg when like All Falls Down was just a skit. Not a skit poetry.
They did the workout song.
Yeah.
I was like, this some outside the box fun shit.
Dog, that Family Business was hard. I like the outro. That nigga say, I spit this verse for Jay. I'm misquoting it, but whatever. The nigga was like, and he didn't look, you know what I mean? And then I said, I pushed mayonnaise. What he say? I said, I pushed mayonnaise color bands. I pushed Miracle Whips. He said, Jay took that Gucci bucket hat. That shit was fire, man.
I told that shit.
Yeah, man.
For sure. The real ones know.
Yeah.
The spaceships, the heads to the rock, and motherfucking
man, Family Business is my
skits used to
favorite
have
song.
On there, bro, 5 bro. We ain't got it. That shit, I used to love that shit, man. The damn fraternity talking about bro.
Hey, then he had a skit about
we ain't got it.
He did a skit about having all them degrees and they keep it warm and set them on fire. That's what I'm saying, man. I feel all four of them.
I missed that era though, and they used to put thought into the skits and all that shit. I want to do that more in my music.
Why you don't?
My brain don't work like that, man.
Man, we could make a skit like
I gotta get with some other minds and try to put some shit together, man. Well, now that you say that, we could take some sound bites from this and probably, but as far as just designing the skit from top the way some of our favorite artists have done, I would like to incorporate that in some of my projects.
That's a real thought.
I haven't been able to do it yet.
All right, well, when you put all your songs together, we'll sit down and chop
it. It's like my boy Fat Zach. Shout out my dog Fat Zach, man. I don't even know if my brother's still rapping. Last time I talked to him, he was kind of up in the air with it, but...
No, because he got the album cover with the grill with the Mr. Tooth, right? Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to my boy, man. That album, that one you talking about, he like had, it was a concept project and he had skits where he was doing like therapy sessions and shit.
Yeah, it was good.
And I felt like that shit was dope, man.
Yeah.
It was well put together, so that shit inspired me. Like, but I want to have at least one project where I'm getting in that bag. Because I always appreciated that from Snoop Dogg albums and
DMX.
Yeah,
he had the best skits.
Man, what? I used to appreciate I missed that era,
Freaky Z
man.
used to have all the skits.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
All right, well, that wraps up our topics for the day, man.
Poetry Snap.
Tribe Called Culture. Subscribe to the tribe if you haven't already. If you have, tell your auntie, tell your uncle, tell your mom, tell your pa. Send you back to Arkansas. So whatever.
Tell your auntie, holla at your boy. Hey.
Nah, but yeah, man. So shit. You know what time it is. Before we get up out of here, we gotta give you the indie artist spotlight, man. Shout out to all the indie artists out there, man. All the ones that's going crazy, that's really putting on for the indie scene. Not just in the Carolinas, but wherever you at. We salute you, we respect you, we want to shine a light on you every chance we get. So with that being said,
we're going to shine a light on South Carolina indie artists, because I don't know that many out of state.
I'm going to go with Maintain, bro. You ain't never heard of Maintain?
Drop Top Mustang. I can't sing, but hey, that big cold, though.
Hey, I think he got a... I forgot the new joint that he been pushing after that one, man.
Kentucky Bourbon.
Yeah,
that been cold too. I've been listening.
Hey, man.
Hey, I've been listening.
Hey, man, we tuned in, man.
Yes,
rock with what bro doing. If you ain't never heard of Maintain. Mainetaine. I think it's how it's
Top
spelled.
Mustang.
And my boy is blending genres. He's going crazy, and he really dope, man. He true to himself. And I done had the pleasure of being on the same showcases and events or whatever.
Here's a sign language interview.
Seeing him perform live. Yes, I rock with what bro doing. So with that being said, I wanted to give my indie artist spotlight for episode 17. 17 to my man Maintain. Shout out Maintain.
My indie artist would be Lil TC.
Shout out Lil TC.
He's a young mastermind. He's younger than me. A young mastermind who just really puts together different artists, different genres, and blends them together. And I just enjoy what he does, man. He got the all right. He got the energy. You know, all right. Hey, that good energy. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people really take for granted what he has contributed to our indie scene, specifically here, but in general.
I've heard that. I don't know, bro, personally, man, but I've watched the interview you did with him.
He was legit.
I watched the interview you did with him. Yes, I've worked with several artists that have worked with him and come from that umbrella. And I definitely respect what he's done in this scene and, you know what I'm saying, his catalog and how he mastermind songs and puts dope artists together. And, definitely salute.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully me and bro can put some ideas together one day, man. But shout out Lil TC. And I wanted to give him my boy Instagram, man. Maintain is underscore Maintain. Again, that's underscore MAINETAINE. So y'all go follow my boy at underscore Maintain and tap into the music, man.
And grab TC's.
Go super crazy. If you're looking for somebody that ain't just your typical standard rap artist, hippity hop, like I say, the man blended genres.
Oh, he can actually sing
shit now, and the shit is fun to see in person. And shout out to my dog.
Yeah, TC, his is LIL for Lil. TC, literally those letters, TNC, baby, BABY.
Lil TC, baby. I follow him. Yeah, man, I need to give me a song with Lil TC and one with Maintain. So I'm just putting it in the atmosphere right now. If y'all watching this, get in with me. Like Boss Man D-Lo say, nah, for real, man. I love to work with y'all, man. Salute what y'all boy got going on. That's the Indie Artist Spotlight for episode 17. Yes, sir. You got a sleeper song?
I'm going to do a sleeper album.
Sleeper, I'll go ahead.
Hey, so Lil TC has an R&B album that he produced.
The Voices.
Yes, Voices.
I like that.
It's just a conglomeration. I
like that.
That ain't even a real word. Conglomeration
voices.
Of incredible singing voices. I don't even remember how many songs it is. I just know the first time I played it from front to back, I even made a reel on Facebook.
You hear that?
Who?
You hear that?
What the fuck you talking about?
I thought I was hearing voices.
He's man, whatever.
Got him.
Hey, it's October by that time. But no, like it's a conglomeration of really incredible voices.
That ain't no word, man.
I said it wasn't no real word. Okay. Conglomeration.
Shout out to my boy.
Hey, I'm honest when I make up shit. So it got people like Coco Baby. It got
Coco.
It got
Coco.
Quincy on there.
Hey, I'm on Quincy's new album. I told you that.
I'm shooting the album cover.
Oh shit! Well, I'm on that album, bro.
MG.
Man, listen.
Yes, sir.
since you mentioned, I don't want to take away from my fault. Finish describing the album.
No, go ahead, because I got to figure out the rest of the people on there.
Shout out to Quincy, man. I've been hearing Quincy on songs since I was in high school, bro, when it was
him and Raymond.
Raymond and shit back in the day, that era. So I've been on this platform, the Come Up Radio. Shout out to Come Up Radio. They showing me a lot of love. We record at the same studio. My engineer hit me like, hey, bro, I'm gonna sing you a song. I feel like you'll sound good. I told bro. He sent me the shit, and it was Quincy. And the song was dope as hell, and it was right up my alley. And I knocked that bitch out. I want to say, like, it don't always happen like that. Motherfucker might send me a song. It might take me a month or so to get something together.
As talented as you are?
Bro, it don't always just come. I don't force it. Sometimes I'm in the zone where that shit might come right away, and sometimes I got to live with it.
It's the vibe, yeah.
This particular song,
hit you.
I had that shit together in 2 days. No count. The tune can tell you, I sent the rough draft back in 2 days. So, yeah. I'm super excited about that. That's one of my favorite songs that ain't nobody heard that I got in the vault. And I think bro said he dropping Black Friday. He dropping his album.
Yeah, that's why I got to get his
Shout out to Quincy, man. I'm on that album. I'm looking forward to hearing it. And shout out to Come Up Radio. And man. And shout out to the Voices album that you was describing before I interrupted. I ain't mean to do that.
You too. It's all
when you said that, I was like, oh shit, I'm on his album, right? I ain't said that yet. I ain't let the audience know that yet. So yeah, look for your dog on that album. That song, it's called With Me.
Hey.
So look out for With Me.
I'm about to get in the play when we get done. Hey.
Yeah, that bitch one of them ones. I promise. That one of them ones, man.
My dog.
That one of them ones where you like, hey, baby, I cooked dinner tonight. That's one of them ones you want to have planned with you. You feel me?
Hey. No, we got Tay on there, T-A-I-I. She's done a sign language interview. Ashley Coco Bay has done a sign language interview. Maintainers on there, done a sign language interview.
Hey, you been working, man.
I mean, you
got a sign language interview with Donald Trump?
Good hell. I would interview him though. I would ask some questions.
Not me.
I pick his brain. That don't mean I co-sign.
We ain't gonna make this show political.
No, hell no. All right, so The Voices is my sleeper album, and it's not a sleeper. It's just if you ain't heard it, where you be?
What's your favorite song on there? Put you on the spot.
You did. You did. I hate your ass. No, let me not tell no lie. I'll put album. Let me see.
Nigga, look at the track list.
No, I'm not gonna make up something.
I seen Travis Scott do that one time. Somebody ran into Travis Scott, a fan, and they asked for an autograph or whatever. He was like, what's your favorite song?
I mean, that ain't fair.
If you can't give me a favorite song, nigga, I'm not signing this shit. I thought he was gonna sign it either way, but I was like, I ain't mad at a nigga asking nigga. I want to make sure you really a fan. You're not just, you saw somebody famous, so you want a photo op. And sometimes that happens, you feel me?
I don't even like famous people. I'm an asshole.
Man, who the last famous person I got a picture with? Desi Banks.
You do?
Yeah. I went to see his show when he came to Greenville. That shit was hilarious. I had only ever seen bro doing the skits and shit on Instagram, but I saw him live. That shit was funny as hell. Got to meet my boy, take a picture. He was cool as fuck. Shout out Desi Banks.
You a mess. Hold on. Why it ain't coming up? Put me on the spot.
Damn. Trying to look up his favorite song. I was just bullshitting.
No, I want the album to come up. I don't want the whole, I can't remember. He got Kirsten Hall on there. I'm not even going to look it up
My sleeper song was T Grizzly and J. Cole.
He named famous people. Fuck them famous people.
I mean,
not as bullshit.
Not as bullshit. Shout out to the Indies too, but that's a sleeper song. You ain't heard that yet. That's one you might want to put in the mix, man, because, they was dope. They got a video for it out right now and shit too, but so shout out to Maintain, shout out to Lil TC, shout out to the entire Voices album by Lil TC that he put as his sleeper.
No, I really do have a reel on Facebook. Like, they was like, as soon as I finished the album, I was like, boy, they motherfucking cold. So I do enjoy that. I just can't think of the names of it. Because I've been at the gym. I can't listen to R&B in the gym.
For sure. Yeah, that's a little weird when you're in the gym trying to get right and the motherfuckers just, ooh, yeah. Like, oh, shit. It's the wrong vibe. But nah, hey, man, we going to get on up out of here, man.
Shit.
We running long on y'all, but this is A Tribe Called Culture, your favorite show that's putting all this shit into perspective for you and giving you what the culture is feeling, you know what I'm saying, at this particular point in time. If you've been in the path for these hurricanes and shit, man, we praying for you. We pray that you bounce back and get back to normal life as quickly as possible.
Absolutely.
And
I done had no power for 9 days.
Man, yeah, we ain't have a chance to really speak on the
Damn, we didn't address that.
No,
Shit we did
did
at the beginning.
We did.
It's too late now, but
this ain't that type of show.
Oh, my bad.
Nah, man, but this is my dog Skillet. You know, I go by the name Cartier Camo. Subscribe to the tribe if you haven't already. If you have, go on your other account, subscribe again, nigga. Shit, we you know what I'm saying?
Runs under 500.
Hey, you feel me? And yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend. But we'll be back again for episode 18, man. Go listen to the Hybrid Frequency album. Go ahead and get ready for the Rap Renaissance.
Yes, sir.
And you know how we do, man. It's your favorite aunts, your favorite light-skinned uncle, nigga.
Splash Brothers.
Hey, we out this bitch, right? Oh, shit.